Are we live?
If my phone goes off, I'll know.
We look pretty live on my end. We look pretty live. Now it would just be nice if a thing here can show a chat box. Just gotta give that a second. How's everyone doing today? Chat box is not working. Oh, no, there it goes. Cool.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, hold on.
And that's in the correct spot, too.
So I closed out Twitter. I didn't mean to do that.
What does BJ stand for? Bob Jr. Or Bob Jennings. That's my last name. Either or.
And I hate the ad I got before the stream came up.
What was the ad?
It was a Pizza Hut ad where they were trying to find out how Pizza's the Hut, and they said crypto and NFTs, and it's like, I hate this commercial.
Alright then. Were you given a free membership for helping out with Dawn? No. During my, that was interesting. During my, my last, video, when I posted, what if Sir Daniel was in Smash, I gave out 5 free gift subs, or gift memberships, I should say, and it randomly chose who to give those to, based on viewer retention. So generally, I think if you give out gift memberships, like you can't choose who to give them to, but YouTube will select who to give them to based on who's the most attentive on the channel. Can I give a quick explanation as to what Smash Aesthetics, the Smash Aesthetics are? Sure. So pretty much it's us going over things that I normally don't bother touching in the videos themselves because they're not really important to the actual movesets. And I do these live so that way you guys can give me your input as well. So these are kind of like community-made stuff. So we go over stock icons, series icons, potential stages for the character, classic modes, as well as boxing ring titles. Let me move this over here so I can actually see the chat while I draw.
I'm gonna watch all these ads because support your favorite content creators.
Am I opening up the voice chat? Probably not immediately, because I actually am here with Brandon and Brian for the time being.
Yeah.
Hi.
You use ad block? Don't use ad block. I need those ads.
Tell Pizza Hut to make better commercials.
Also, why would you admit to using ad block? You didn't have to say that.
Congratulations, you've outed yourself.
Alright, so let's see here. We need an icon for silver. And if we're gonna go what we did before with the same idea for like Knuckles, Shadow, and Tails, he's gonna have to get the side view. So I need to find like a good side view image of silver.
You know what? That balanced things out.
Well, welcome back for the whole 22 months there, Chero. Thank you.
It's no use.
Alright, so let me try to find a good... Let's see, Silver the Hedgehog. What's a good side image of him? That's actually pretty good. There we go. Just use those. Okay. Speaking of which, of course, like as I always try to ask, like how does the audio like sound? Like, is anyone too loud? Anyone too quiet? Can you guys hear the music? Because last time we went through the whole stream and apparently the music was just too quiet and nobody said anything.
Don't you hate when people don't like tell you when there's issues with the stream. I do.
It's like, silly BJ, we have to keep telling you. You really expect chat to tell you when there's audio problems?
I'm too quiet. Turn myself up a little bit. How's that now? Let me see. Okay, how's this now?
E.
You guys can't keep griefing me like this.
That's our job, apparently.
Better, but a bit too much. Man. I can never win with you people.
Who's the guest? They need to be turned up a bit. I think you mean guests.
They need to be turned up? Not sure how to turn them up any more than they kind of already are, actually.
Well, if I can adjust my own volume if I need to, thanks to my audio interface.
Yeah,
But-
you're a little quiet, Brandon.
Hello?
Hello? Talk again, Brian?
Hello.
Actually, no, you are kind of quiet. What the heck?
Discord, you're fired.
Hold on. Let me check my... No. My volume mixer is fired. Why does it keep changing its own settings without me touching them? Okay, now you should be... Now you should be better. Jeez.
I know that feeling.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Really hate it here.
Anyway.
Anyway, okay. Let's get started on this gosh dang hedgehog that's way more popular than he has any right to be. Yeah, I said it.
Hey, Silver's cool. He just debuted in a bad game.
Name one good game he was in.
Generations.
Name two good games he was in.
Sonic Colors DS.
It's not a good game.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Name three
Man,
good games he was in.
Okay, now you're just moving the goalpost. Hey, come on, you gotta admit, Silver's pretty good at the comics.
Hey,
Silver
look,
didn't exist in
for
Sonic
every
Battle.
good game you can name that Silver was in that you can name. I can also name a good game that Sonic was in. So
Well, you know what? You know what? Any bad game you can say Silver's in, I could also say Knuckles is in those games.
Yeah, Ultra Mix. All the Sonic characters were in the DS version. They gave you missions to participate in.
You got one.
To play.
You have one. 06. You're wrong. You're just wrong.
Yeah. Well, he killed Xeno Trunks in Death Battle, so shush. Hey, skill issue.
Skill issue. Yeah. Trunks didn't pull good gotchas that day.
Now, see, if it were my TCG luck.
Yeah, he was in some of the. Actually, was he in? I don't remember if he was in Tokyo 2020, but that's a really good game. I don't remember if he was a guest character or if he was an actual. I gotta pull up the game now and find out.
In the Olympic Games, no, Silver was playable in some of those games.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember if he was in Tokyo 2020 specifically.
The first one?
No, Tokyo 2020.
I think he started making his debut in the very second Olympic Games game. So
Silver just really wanted to make friends, but then Memphis, Tennessee kept dissing him. I'm an opportunist, but I'm also a realist. I hate that line so much. See, how are you both an optimist and a realist?
no better than if you have time to worry, then run.
That wasn't even Silver who said that.
Yeah, that was Sonic. So literally, it's like, got caught for tax evasion? Just run.
Tax evasion, just run. I hate it here.
Girlfriend got pregnant? Just run.
Yo! Hey, yo!
Well,
06 was not a good game by any stretch of the imagination. It just wasn't. The gameplay was bad. The story was bad. Only good thing about it was the music.
Gameplay debatable. I will agree with the story. The gameplay wasn't the worst thing ever.
Greedent invading your jungle? Just run!
Oh wait, you can't. Greedent's too fast. No, you know what? Greedent follows that philosophy. There you go. Now it all makes sense. Greedent is a fan of Sonic 06. Now everything makes perfect sense.
God, we just keep adding more things to Greedent's criminalization list.
Jungle invading? Just run. Yeah, some would argue Sonic 06 is so bad it's good, kind of deal. But,
Nah, it's just bad.
I said some.
It's just bad.
I said some.
Greedent deserves to be locked up. Exactly.
I will say this though, Sonic 06 is a good game to see speedrun. Or a good game to watch as a speedrun, so.
Sonic didn't mean to run from your problems. He meant to rush towards them and deal with your problems head on. Well, then it's poorly worded.
Yeah. Like I know.
Michael,
here's the thing. I know what he meant. They didn't. Yeah, they didn't really word it like well. Like by any means. They did not worry. Because like, he literally said, "If you have time to worry, then run." Like, bruh.
Michael Bean getting ratioed on Twitter, just run. I think you meant to say getting ratioed on Twitter, just delete Twitter.
Yeah, Elon Musk.
Yeah. You won't have to delete Twitter. Elon Musk's gonna do that for us pretty soon.
we're all moving back to Tumblr.
Gonna have to start using Discord to start making announcements and updates. Oh no!
Should I have like this weird like eyeliner that Silver has? Why is I here? Thank you, Dark Meta Knight. Greedent sent death threats to Sakurai over Wario not getting in. Probably.
Yeah.
Let me see how it looks with the eyeliner. Because it might look a little weird since his like the quills kind of blend in a little bit.
His
Actually,
guy liner.
What I should do actually is this. Let me kind of do this a little bit. There we go.
Greedent is wanted in multiple countries for tax evasion. Actually, BJ, do you know that there are actually some Pokemon Unite players that got into opening TCG booster packs?
How's that going for him?
I saw a clip where the first day they started opening packs, one of the cards they ended up pulling was a Greedent V, and they're like, I stopped playing Unite to get away from you.
Sounds about right.
Did you not like Greedent before Unite? No, it was, for BJ, it was hate day one.
Yeah, the moment I saw it, immediately I was like, this thing is disgusting. I hate it. And over time, like, because, like everything, if my first impression of it is bad, I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. No, it didn't take long for Greedent to literally just be like, nope, still hate it. Whenever, as I continue learning more about it, it kept remaining as, nope, still hate it. Nope, still hate it. Nope, still hate it.
Yeah.
Unite just kind of became the end-all be-all.
Yep. Yoshi was actually going to pay his taxes, but Greedent stole his money for berries, and now Yoshi on the lam. Recent evidence has confirmed direct Greedent involvement.
Yoshi is an animal. He does not need to pay his taxes.
Yeah, but
it's a Fortune Street reference.
I know, but
he was going to pay his taxes, but then Greedent stopped him.
If no one gets the whole Yoshi and tax evasion thing, play Fortune Street.
Is Greedent that bad? Next on, what if Greedent gets a moveset? I think BJ's just gonna turn that down.
Nope, that's just not happening. Nope. Those get ignored.
You can request Greedent for the memes, but don't expect it to ever happen. BJ does not care if it gets like the most requests.
Yeah,
if it's record breaking, no.
Yeah, because again, it's these are requests. He can turn them down if he wishes.
Yeah. The only way you will ever see a Greedent moveset on my channel, is if you pay me a lot of money first, and I mean a lot of money. You have to pay me a lot to do Greedents. And I'm telling you right now, don't pay me to do Greedents. It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's not a challenge in any stretch of the word. Don't say how much. Do not ask how much.
I would actually argue that you may if you're willing to pay me to make a Greedent moveset, you're better off being verified on Twitter.
Everyone's asking how much. Don't. Do not.
Take my firstborn.
What? Hey yo!
Well, no, it's ARS. It's not that much, Brandon.
Oh, okay. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I saw the 100 first and not the ARS. My bad.
Thank you, though, Sharo.
We appreciate you.
I'm still not doing Greedent. You need a lot more than that.
No, see, again, y'all are doing this for the memes specifically, but if y'all are doing this more so to support BJ, then yes, thank you.
And don't think for a second that even if you do pay me to do Greedent, don't think I won't just take the money and run. I'll run faster than Greedent.
Or just give it back.
So, again, if y'all are committed to the bit, then cool.
Okay.
And if you're doing it more so to support BJ, even cooler.
Real quickly, does anyone like this eyeliner thing on Silver, or can I just get rid of this? Because I don't think I like it.
It is a bit... I mean, it does kind of stick out a bit compared to, the gray.
People in the chat are saying it looks good. I don't know, though. Something about it feels off to me.
I think it's just because, the rest of it is just such a lighter color, then you just suddenly have this black.
Yeah, because it's weird, because it's the same... at least here, on his character, it's at least offset by his muzzle.
Yeah.
Not to mention the actual split in his hair here, which is invisible on this icon.
Yeah.
So it's a hard call, I think, honestly.
I'm missing something. Oh no, I'm missing a Cheryl.
I like it. Maybe give him black pupils.
Well, I don't know about the pupils, because it's gonna have to be this again, for the eyes. Oop, wrong layer.
I can't use this deck anyway until I find the Bronzongs.
Yeah. Good thing you only need 2 of them.
And you said they were in what deck?
Battle Styles.
Okay. And Scizor was in...
Darkness Ablaze.
Alright. Guess I better start doing some trading. wait. Okay, how do I say this? Here it is.
Graded is the reason Brawl Fan is yet to do a moveset based on your most voted character.
Greetings to the guy that keeps. Greetings to the guy who keeps making alternate accounts trying to request for the same characters.
Elon Musk pulls off the mask. It's Greedent.
It was me the whole time.
I mean, that'd make perfect sense.
Tom Jackson has asked, have you gotten around to Live a Live?
I have not. Now, right now, my next big game that I plan on playing that, like, isn't moveset related is going to be Pokemon Scarlet Violet.
Yeah. Would you do a Big the Cat moveset over a Greedent one?
Yes, Big the Cat is actually a cool is actually a character I like.
Yeah, honestly, I'm on the boat where it's like, Big the Cat's not a bad character. Y'all are just mean.
Yeah.
He's just a big soft boy who likes fishing.
Like, the reasons why I hate Greedent have nothing to do with, like, probably what you guys are thinking. Like, because I get the similarities between the two characters, but trust me, there's some major differences. See, Big's actually a nice sweetheart. Greedent will literally, like, push your mom down the stairs and then kick her. And then raid her fridge.
Yeah. And then burp everywhere.
One moment, everyone. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Greed is the reason Family Guy is still going on. I mean...
There's a reason why Greedent looks the way he does. Peter Griffin looking. Okay. I guess how does this look, guys? See something here.
Seems people like it.
Let me kind of just squish it down just a tad. That's a little better. Okay. Okay. All right. Silver, I think overall is gonna be pretty easy because I mean we already got his stock icon. He's from Sonic, so simple enough.
Yep.
The stage I think is pretty easy.
Yeah, Crisis City.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that's not even really like that's not even much of a contest.
Stage, Chaos City, aka Florida.
Just a picture of Florida. Jeez.
There goes Hawaii. There goes Hawaii.
Okay. All right. What is Silver's classic route?
I feel like something that could work for Silver is that, he could fight characters that look prehistoric.
Do we have enough of those? What does the doc say? Fights mimics Story 06. Fights mimic Silver's journey through Sonic 06. No, we're not doing that. It's no use. There's got to be reference there. Jeez. Oh, thank you, Susie. Thank you for the 4 months. Fights against characters that reference Sonic characters with the boss being Sonic himself. That just goes back to the whole referencing thing. And like the less we do of that, the better. But still, thank you though.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of like prehistoric creatures. Because I mean, I guess you could count K. Rool as one because crocodiles are ancient.
I suppose. Best I can say is that Silvers could potentially, like, since he is a time traveler, that pretty much is his whole shtick.
Yeah.
One immediate thought I can think of is, like, maybe he can fight characters that maybe represent, like, different periods in time, like, as if he's traveling through time.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, someone pointed out Yoshi is a dinosaur, so that's 2.
Yeah. And, like...
DK's an ape.
I mean... Inkling technically is from the far future.
Yeah. Dystopian future.
Yeah. So, like, the opposite of Yoshi's classic mode? I thought Yoshi's classic mode was like he just fought dinosaurs in general. Let me see.
Michael B said, wait, but then what's done for Chrono or something?
Well, Chrono, we kind of already have the idea of specifically fighting time travelers, which there are plenty of. But there's like I think a good chunk of the characters in this roster have time traveled at some point.
Yeah, funny enough, Sonic being one of them.
Yeah, Sonic, Mario's time traveled, like the heroes time traveled.
Yep. Olimar, Donkey Kong, Wario, Ivysaur, Inkling, and Pac-Man for Silver? Greedin is the Iblis trigger.
I believe it.
Yeah. Fighting characters going from newly added characters to classic Smash characters.
I was actually kind of thinking around that same wavelength, but not necessarily specifically added to Smash, but kind of like when they were conceived, like when the time around when their first game came out. But I'm also trying to remember if that's already been done or not.
I'm thinking that might either be Game & Watch or Pac-Man, because that sounds like one of them.
Let me see.
Yeah, DJ Yoshi said that's Pac-Man in reverse.
Okay, yeah, because Game & Watch specifically fights characters that are old. Pac-Man. Oh no, Pac-Man specifically fought those who debuted on the NES. So I'm kind of thinking, like, this one could be, like, kind of... I guess in this case, this one can kind of be, like, an extension of that, where he's not just fighting those on the NES, he's fighting, like, each specific fight represents, like, a different point in, like, video game history. So, like, yeah, so he I guess he can start... I guess assuming from, like, if we're going from past to future, he can start on the NES, you know... You move on, yeah, like move on to like, I guess like Super Nintendo to 64 to like, I guess to like, what, GameCube to Wii U to Switch.
Yeah,
something like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking, and I can't immediately remember if there's any other characters that already do that.
I don't think so.
Wasn't it already done by Pac-Man? You gotta listen when we're talking here, buddy.
Yeah, Pac-Man was just said specifically
Pac-Man
NES.
specifically only fights those that were on the NES.
Dreamer of an Absolution. Ooh, I like that.
Like Mario or Sonic? Well, Mario's is more so kind of a remake of like older classic modes. Sonic's, I think, was like what, Blue versus Red or something like that.
Yeah.
No, Sonic specifically fought fast characters. Alright, we'll just go with that then.
Okay.
Okay. It's a good thing I have my window set up the way I did, because I had a mini heart attack because I thought for a second that I just spoiled the next moveset character. Anyway. Each fight is against represents a different console in history. Each character having characters who debuted on said consoles. Okay. So what's this called?
I'm thinking Chronos Control.
What?
Chronos Control.
Chronos Control?
Yeah, the because that's supposedly the name of the time traveling powers that Silver got.
When was that like a comic thing?
Yeah, it is from the comics, but that's basically what they were calling like Silver's ability to time travel with the Chaos Emeralds.
I don't know about that then. People that keep saying like his world, like how does that relate to anything that's going on here? I know that's like that's kind of like a part of like the Sonic 06 thing, but like.
Yeah, but even then, I think that's more so Sonic's theme. Dreamer of an Absolution.
Again, how does that relate to what this is?
Is that Silver's theme?
Okay, but how does that relate to this specific classic theme? Like, we're not talking about boxing ring titles here. We're talking about the title for the classic theme.
Title idea, Flash Forward.
Flash forward?
Past the present into the future.
Past the present into the future?
Yeah, that was from Maniac.
That's funny. A little long, though, I think.
Back to the consoles. A modern classic.
A modern classic. That's not terrible.
Yeah, that's DJ Yoshi. Steve Samuel says, time renewed or channeling history. Wasn't Crisis City retconned out of existence at the end of 06? Yeah, but then Generations brought it back. Oops. Yeah. This would work better if he was somehow changing history in the route, but here's another idea, the butterfly effect.
Yeah, no.
Past, present, future from Sonic CD.
Is that a title from Sonic CD?
It's not so much a title. It's more so the gimmicks from Sonic CD, because you could time travel in that game by going through the past and future
I thought that was
gates.
like the name of like one of the songs or something, because that would have been funny.
Yeah. Make a good future. Josh Taylor, Back to the Future. There was going to be a scene in Generations after doing Crisis City where Sonic and Tails comment that they don't remember that place, but it got cut for some reason.
Alright, we're gonna just keep things simple. Past, present, future.
Alright.
Just to get a move on. Alrighty, so then what is Silver's boxing ring title then? Because I don't think he really ever had like a... And no, I'm not making it. I'm not making it. It's no use.
Yeah, I'm seeing a Dreamer of an Absolution.
That one to me sounds kind of forced, if I'm honest.
Maniac? No. Time traveling psychic. For his boxing ring title, just rip off Death Battle and call him the Hedge of Tomorrow.
See, you shouldn't have said that, Yoshi. Yoshi, because of the fact that you told me that it was from Death Battle, I didn't know that, or I didn't remember that. So I could have. So I probably would have gone with that if you didn't spoil that part. But now that you said it was from something else, no.
Hedgehog of a Doomed Future. That's kind of a mouthful.
You know, isn't the implication Silver keeps coming back in time implicating that the future is doomed no matter what he does?
Yeah.
Silver probably should have just been a one-off if we're real here.
Like, he just keeps coming back. Oh, what do I need to change this time? Lucina is Princess of a Dune Future. Mouthful ain't a problem.
Oh well, if there's already something, if there's already one called something of a doomed future, then we're not going to do that again. Then.
The Doomed Hedgehog.
I mean,
he's an optimist and a realist. The realist opportunist.
that's stupid.
Yeah, the realist optimist. Again, there's a reason I hate that line so much.
Ooh, hold on. I kind of like Jinx Tunes' idea. The silver lining.
Ooh, I like that too.
That's actually that one's really clever. Because the idea of like the phrase silver lining means like something good, like seeing something good in what's otherwise maybe not so good. That's literally what silver is.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, actually. We're going with that one. Yeah, that was a good one. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, Silver did not take that long at all. Alright. The Monster Hunter. That's quite the armor you're wearing there, girl.
Does Rathalos have a stock icon?
What is this? Watch the stage. And this would be a case where I'd have to make... because each alternate costume for this moveset was literally, like, a different armor set. Like... Let me fix one thing on something. Gonna slightly angle him a little bit because it looks kind of weird like this. Just like, whoop. Oh, it's a little better. Okay. All right. So let's see here. So how am I gonna do this? I'll tell you how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do very slowly and my best. I'm going to try my best. Too late. Would Bendy have an alt based on the clothes that we see him in Dark Revival? Yeah, I saw that. He's wearing like some kind of like, what is he wearing? He has some kind of shirt. He has some kind of shirt on. I'm not really sure what it is though. It's a hard... He might have, but this still kind of falls back into the issue of the color palette. Because you generally want to try to avoid having multiple characters with, like, a black and white color scheme. Or multiple color alts, I should say, with a black and white color scheme. So that really is kind of a hard call for me there. Let me do this. Okay. I can use the symbol of the Hunters Guild. Is that a multi-game thing or a one-game thing? And I'm assuming you're referring to, like, for the series icon? Because generally whenever I make, like, the series icon, I want to try to, like, use what's most recognizable to the series as a whole. Thank you. The Beepus. Might be getting a bit too far ahead, but isn't there already at least one character with a classic mode that has to do with fighting giant monsters? Kind of. Sephiroth does effectively have a boss rush mode for his. But fighting giant monsters specifically, I couldn't tell you, but we'll get to that when we get to it. We'll get to that when we get to it. For the Monster Hunter's classic mode. So Brandon left us and hasn't come back. Thank you, Charo. Idea for the classic modes. Name Hunting 101, assuming we have an idea for the classic mode first. I mean, I assume the most obvious idea is to, like, fight giant monsters, but we'll have to think of, like, a clever way to do it, I suppose, especially since the boss rush idea kind of is out. So we'll figure that out as we go. Okay, actually, I need to see the need to get a different image here. Monster Hunter. Wrath. Elo's armor. There's really no good, like, close-up images of this, is there? Huh. About as good as we're gonna get. If there was one good thing that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite gave us, it was a good render of the Monster Hunter. Okay. Oops. My music stop again? That it did. Speaking of which, you guys can hear the music, right? Cool. All right. There we go. Okay. We need a horn coming out this way. Fix this a little bit right here, actually. Let's do it down a little more like this. There we go. Thank you, email, for just now giving me the notification that my stream went live. Really appreciate that. Shouldn't they be doing that, you know, right when the stream goes live? That's just me, though. Alright, that also said the things have gotten a little quiet in this call. Brian, you still there? Brian? I've been ditched. I can't believe this. Can you believe this, chat? I've been ditched. I can't believe this. How dare they ditch me? Brian. He's still on the call, so I guess he just stepped away. Well. Yeah, it probably was somehow Greedon's fault. Makes perfect sense to me. Kingdom Hearts music up in here now. Okay. Alright, if I don't hear from Brian or Brandon here in the next couple minutes, I'm gonna end up starting an open call for fans. Because I do not like quiet streams. Unfortunately, I get too, unfortunately, I tend to get too focused on when I draw, to think to talk at the same time. Probably one of my not so good habits when it comes to being an entertainer. I'm supposed to entertain you guys. It's hard to do when I'm so tunnel visioned. Go. This is probably good enough. Did Greedent get a moveset? No, and it never will. Like, I challenge you all to name a Pokemon worse than Greedent, and spoiler warning, I'm not accepting any of the answers. Because there is no Pokemon worse than Greedent. No, Brookshus is at least interesting in concept. Not a great Pokemon, but it's at least interesting. For Abominable? Nah, Greedent's still worse. Abominable at least has a liked pre-evolution. Squavit really isn't even that much better than Greedent. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start an open call. Okay, open call started for anyone in the Discord server if anyone wants to come join in.
Can you hear me?
Hi there, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm alright.
Alright.
Hello.
Hi there, how you doing?
I'm doing.
Goblin noises.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay. So what's going on? What's in the new?
I don't know much about Monster Hunter. I played
Rookie.
World for quite a while, but then I stopped.
I've never actually been able to finish a Monster Hunter game, honestly.
Oh,
Like,
it's super long.
I love Monster Hunter games. I love their gameplay, but every single one I've started, I've never been able to actually like kind of see through, unfortunately.
My voice recognition is awful. Which mods are in? Okay, it's me, Jason,
Yes,
Cooper, and
Hi.
Their name is me.
I ain't got no mod.
Their name
I'm
is
a mod now, definitely.
their name
and
is
then
Yep.
and then 2 non-mods and BJ.
The cringe boys. Imagine not being a mod. Could not be me.
Imagine not having a funny
It
wrench.
was never been a mod.
Also,
Imagine having
I-
food cons.
I will say real quick about the stock icon, BJ. I said this in chat, but I would make like the very back of the helmet a different hue, just so that it doesn't blend in and just so it looks nice.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and more than likely I am. I was just I kind of wanted to get the colors established first.
Valid. Fair.
Yeah, I played like quite a bit of Monster Hunter World, and then I like stopped because I got distracted by another game, and now I like haven't touched my PS4 in like months.
I have to say, you better not have a PS5 and not be touching it.
I would. No, I don't
uh,
have a PS5. I really want a PS5 because then I would play PS4 games again. I just
Also,
Yo,
Brian's
I
back. He
never
went to
even
go.
played it.
Brian's back. He went to go get dinner.
Okay. I'm gonna jump into this
yeah.
call then.
something.
Yeah, food.
He's got sustenance, Gordon.
Gordon, I'm hungry.
Gordon, I'm hungry.
It's like, Brian,
Gordon,
Brian, you
oh.
ditched me with no word. How dare you?
Yeah.
DJ Yoshi, you're going to BJ's gonna send ballistic missiles after you.
Go.
No, I
Better
wasn't.
run!
I'm gonna die tonight.
Ooh.
You're in danger.
What kind
I
of?
also like. I also like a.
Wait, hold on. Time out. What kind of threat is that? That's not even funny.
Uh,
I don't wanna know.
I will say I like a Kingdoms 888. Mod is just code word for the fun police.
Real.
Yeah, it's the
No
police that
in my hands.
Wait, what?
Stupid babies.
I don't know, like he's just saying, it's just something he said, and I'm just like, you know what? Valid, because we are the police that have fun.
It's Brian.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to say, person in the chat.
And then
both of you to
fun around.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So good helmet, Junior. Bold of you to assume Greedo would make me dinner and not eat it first before serving it.
Bold of you
Why do
to
you assume he would
Bold of you
Why do
to
you
assume that
assume
Greedent would make dinner at all.
and not poison it somehow?
Dinner.
Yeah, it's just like, but where's my dinner? Oh right, I forgot. There you go.
Bro doesn't know what dinner is. He eats straight out of the trash.
Greeted versus
Oh,
Death
yeah.
Battle.
Guys, you want a very bad Pokemon? Try Jinx.
No, Jinx is at least like
Jinx is okay.
interesting.
Jinx in the beginning, yes. Now,
Jinx has
Fine.
at least this going for her. She's Nicki Minaj.
Okay, well, we can settle this debate ultimately with this. Does Jinx look like Peter Griffin?
no.
Like I just said, she's Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
time I turned into a ball.
Here's the ultimate deciding factor on whether or not a Pokemon is worse than Greedent. Do they look like Greedent?
Mega
If
Greedent.
the answer is no, then they are not worse than Greedent.
Shiny Greedent.
Somebody says they have a question about the Binding of Isaac moveset.
What about?
Let me guess, they're gonna play. Imagine.
Isaac and his Isaac lived in an Isaac on an Isaac.
Real.
Oh,
God,
that video.
if only this was SMG, so that I could do the entirety of Trash Cow or whatever it was. I'm really forgetting it right now.
Oh yeah. I will take me back my money or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
I will become back my money.
Yeah, that.
Imagine you guys a Superbox Certain title, just I will become back my money.
Didn't they put that in the game somewhere?
I'm pretty sure. I know they referenced it in Four Souls, the card game.
Yeah. I knew it was something Isaac related where they made reference to it.
Yeah. Yeah, Isaac has a card game. Get on his little nerds.
I like most of the moveset, but why did you not use the suplex item for his up throw? This is a suplex item?
I've played a lot of Binding of Isaac. I do not remember a suplex item.
Yeah, I don't remember a
I need
suplex
to.
item.
Hold on.
I have
Google
like
to the
thousands-
rescue.
Is that like a new thing? Because I know there have been some updates since
I
made that move.
It's a repentance
Never
thing.
played it.
Is it
I
a
played
repentance
a
thing?
lot of
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, if it came out after the moveset came out, then that's why I didn't use it.
Yeah, repentance came out after the move.
I don't remember seeing a suplex item at all. Is it like
Looking at it, it's a championship belt thingy.
Okay, that's weird. I've never seen that before.
I'll send you.
I
the
should
video
probably
for it.
play more Binding of Isaac. Honestly, that's my issue.
Please do.
Yeah,
It's a good game. I need.
I'm still waiting for
Here's
my
your
physical
phone.
copy of the Switch version.
You know what, Ray? You're so right. I need to support my son more often.
Every day, Ray.
Yes, that is my name.
Real.
No, fake.
not anymore. It's not.
The worst of my Pokemon
no.
on a trick.
Wait, did you change my name?
No.
Oh, because
I was just making a joke.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
because Logan said the Everyday Ray, which is my YouTube name, and then somebody said not anymore. It's not. So I was
Yeah,
like,
me.
what? Did somebody hack me?
Not
Or what?
anymore.
Where did the
Black-
green thing start from?
May or may not found your password, went into your channel and changed your name.
Black Willow 73 at AOL.com just showing up. That's a Critical Role reference. I didn't think someone's.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Where green
Okay.
thing start from? BJ doesn't like Gradient. End of story.
BJ, you should have looked into the
Who
future
does,
to
to
determine
be
your
honest?
movesets. Imagine not looking into the future, shaking my head.
Okay, so Jason, I just watched the link you sent me. That is aggressive for that 5-year-old child.
I haven't even seen it. I just saw the thumbnail. I'm like, I'm just gonna.
Bro, really? He literally just like he does like the suplex move in Pokemon. He just like goes flying and then comes crashing down. It's K-Roll's up. It's K-Roll's up throw. He's K-Roll's up throw.
Oh, god dang.
He has,
Yeah,
to,
no.
he has to save the suplexes for Leon Kennedy moveset.
God!
Tear Pangolian!
My God, that man had a family.
What? Alright, time to stalk the chat.
Real.
Yeah, good Helmet Jr. Did Isaac learn Seismic Toss? Like that's the
Yes.
my champ move, right?
He learned it from. Listen, the only reason I know about that move is because they used it in the death battle.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Coming, yeah. Every time I start a sentence with the only reason I know about blank, you can always expect me to talk about death battle eventually in that sentence.
Yeah, whenever somebody mentions Death Battle,
Real
Cooper
monkey.
turns into a monkey.
Ape mode.
Speaking of which, so Myers versus Jason.
That was actually, that was pretty. It was pretty entertaining, actually.
It was good.
Jason killed me.
Yeah, here's my small issue with it, and to be fair, I like the video. I just really feel like the animation was a bit jank. For
I
me.
have some thoughts about Jason
Like-
versus Michael.
I think it was a fine video, and dare I say, I think like the explanation part was even better than the fight. But the fight animation itself, it's just like it could have been better. Otherwise, I think it's pretty good.
What makes me really like more upset, like again, like I don't think it's a bad fight. Like it's still a very good fight, and like I get where they were going for. They're trying to make it feel more like a horror movie, which fair with these two, but like the freaking like John Victim over there is the main focus rather than Jason versus Michael. And,
Yeah,
like,
that was not.
and like if
I
they
get the point, but why?
if they made it like less focused on Mr. John Victim over there, then sure, I would have been fine with him being there because like these are two slashers who kill people for a
Yeah,
living.
two
so
slashers who in
like-
their own movies are barely on screen. So
yeah, fair. But like the thing that makes me upset the most is that it was Devil Artemis who animated it.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that
I-
man is
I-
like
I
a
think-
madman when it comes to 3D animation.
I saw a comment actually that made me laugh on that video, and that was that wow, it's like wow, Michael Myers appeared more in this video than he did in the in the most
I
recent
saw
movie.
that too.
Well, and like again, like even with the directional things considered, it's just the animation itself. The animation itself is just lacking. I feel like there's some parts that
it
almost
was-
looks like it cut corners.
It was kind of janky. Like I saw one moment, like when I first saw it, I saw a moment where they like interpolated a scene. It was when Michael like pushed Jason to the tree before stabbing him a bunch. Like it was like kind of blurry there, which makes me feel like they interpolated it a bit. Which like it's not terribly bad for something like that if it's like intended, but I don't know if it's noticeable. But again, like it's not a bad episode. Like at most for me, it's like an 8 out of 10. I still love it. Season 9 is still peak Death Battle, but I don't know. It's on the lower end for me.
Yeah, it's
Gusty Flaustus,
enough.
for you a Harvest Moon fan, I am a Story of Seasons fan. Because of that whole debacle.
So what?
Okay, so like basically Harvest Moon, any game that's like listed as Harvest Moon now is not actually Harvest Moon. The real series is called Story of Seasons. It's very complicated and stuff. But, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
sounds like something that shouldn't really be
So
done.
the people in the chat,
Real quickly,
like
real quickly, how does the Monster Hunter's icon look?
that looks
Alright.
very good.
I gotta check.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Monster Hunter.
Pretty
Looks
nice.
like- That's good.
Looks like Rathalos actually.
Real.
It's like Rathalos eating someone.
Oh.
Glitch King in the chat. My faith in Death Battle went away when they made Ben lose to Green Lantern.
Yeah.
If only Elf were here, he would like.
Yeah,
eat you.
because our friend Elf would just rant for like the next 5 hours about that.
Yeah. The sad thing is
also
we
there-
probably need to mute him.
Did cut the guy who thought that would work.
There are some base people in the chat,
We
like
got that.
the real Clank from Ratchet and the Clank and How Not to Junk. Yes, SpongeBob vs. Aquaman is the best episode in this season. Best
I still
episode
need
of
to
the show,
watch
in
that.
my opinion. You need to.
I haven't been watching a lot of Death Battle. A lot of Death Battle stuff comes from you guys.
SpongeBob vs. Aquaman
Bro,
is
it's
peak.
for me as well.
So, interrupting for
Is
a
it
moment.
better? Is it better than
Yeah, Bunny.
Saitama
I
versus
don't even watch
Popeye?
SpongeBob.
To
That's
me, personally, yes.
So interrupting.
Like-
Oh wait, no, we are on a series icon. So looking at it, BJ, from googling it, like that is the Hunters Guild. It can sometimes, I think, vary from game to game, but I think this is like the most like recognizable in common. So
I have a better idea for it actually.
okay.
Because this, I think, I would like to think anyway, is an icon that probably was in the majority of the games. I'd like to think so anyway. Let me just double check this.
SpongeBob vs. Popeye?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see that.
The series icon is
I
just
thought of it right after SpongeBob's analysis, and oh my god.
This is what I think should be the Monster Hunter icon.
See SpongeBob slightly off screen. He's just standing there, menacingly.
Also, Newts in chat, I responded to you in chat, but like, SpongeBob vs.
What do you guys
Popeye
think of
would
this
not
one?
end. Those neither have a way to put each other down for good. Like,
Yeah.
like Popeye can even use his like
Hold that thought.
Like-
What do you guys think of this?
disembark.
I like it.
Yeah, that is a really good series icon. Holy heck.
Looks cool.
Yeah, that does look nice. And if people say it's too complicated, look at the,
Castlevania.
yeah, look at Castlevania and the Mother icon.
Or Mother's icon is more complicated. But like, there's just a lot to Earthbound's.
Yeah, just
Earthbound's is just straight up the Earth.
yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Just be glad you didn't use the ink machine for Bendy's icon.
Honestly, I'm thinking that for Earthbound, I think like a Starman would have worked better as a series icon or something.
Maybe.
There goes
Also,
Logan.
Yeah. So I guess we have a slot.
Well, thank you,
for
Isaac Smith.
something else.
Groudon versus Ridley. Oh, Groudon would destroy that.
Groudon wins.
Groudon versus Ridley. I wish I knew.
That'd be way too one-sided. Groudon, because Groudon is actually like has like proper powers. Ridley is kind of just a space dragon.
Wait, hold on. No, well, okay, Ridley is still very strong. Okay,
Yeah,
but if you want a Pokemon versus Metroid death battle, Shadow Mewtwo versus Dark Samus is right there. Shut up.
I'm certain they're going to do Yuji Itadori versus Denji, Jujutsu Kaisen versus Chainsaw Man, considering just how popular those two series are now.
Actually,
I-
you know
I-
what?
it'll-
Speaking
it'll
of Death,
definitely happen.
speaking of Death
And that's
Battle,
like-
and now that the episode has come out, for a long time, I've always wanted to see Sir Daniel in a death battle, but I've always been torn on what character I wanted him to fight. And it was always between two. One is Sir Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts.
That's a fun one.
The other is Brooke from One Piece.
Let me
Oh.
check. Okay, so sorry, Ray. Okay, I'll let you go into this, but our Franker, we have a spreadsheet for death battles that we like. So let me go check in there. I'm sure we have one somewhere. So let me check.
While you guys wait, I'm noticing that there is a backlog forming in Asleep.
Oh my God, there is. Holy crap.
Okay.
Let's let in.
I say, Michael, if you're cool with dropping out, I can maybe try and bring in like 3 people, and then we can bring some other in.
Yeah.
So, like, Michael, are you cool with dropping out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Bye. No one likes me. Bye.
See you, King.
We like you. Okay. To get some people who weren't in last time, because I am seeing some repeats. Let's get in this gentleman.
Get in here.
Let's bring in this gentleman.
Hi, Dad.
And I don't recall.
I don't. I believe the only other 2 who were here last time was Logan and Dark Mennonite, I believe.
Yeah, the 3 others weren't here.
Okay, let's bring this gentleman then. The others will get
Jack.
Yeah.
Hello.
The others will get their turn. The others will get their turn, but for now we'll bring these guys in. So we have Croissant, Nintendo Star 64, and Timberjack. Welcome.
Hi.
Hey there.
Hello. This is my first time on a Brawl fan stream.
Congratulations.
Welcome, Dad.
How about Kratos versus Dante? I haven't really played either games, but I think Kratos wins that.
Yeah, and that who does win that? I mean, let me check the spreadsheet real quick.
Wait,
I feel
between who?
Kratos
and Dante.
Which Dante?
Composite, I believe.
Yeah,
Good one.
Usually with Death Battle, it tends to be composites. At least for the
Because
dog.
yeah, if you want to see Kratos versus a Dante, there is PlayStation All Stars.
but that's garbage though. So no.
Yeah, because if we're talking, if we are talking Devil May Cry, Dante has that one hands down.
If there is a death battle fighting, I don't know who that is.
Dante has a
World of
healing
Warcraft.
factor. Kratos, I don't think has one. Generally, those with healing factors are going to end up being kind of the victors for the most part.
Yeah, if as long as the other character doesn't have the a way to counter the healing factor, but
either a counter or in the case of Kirby versus Boo, incredible durability.
Yeah,
seriously.
Kratos doesn't have anything
Oh,
like
that's
that.
a good fight. I like that one a lot.
Kirby versus Boo is fun.
Boo is great.
I haven't watched it in a while, but it's a good one.
Yeah, that was a great one.
I'm trying to find. Where is it? We have so many in this freaking spreadsheet.
I had this one idea for a death battle recently that I can't get out of my head. Probably because of my inner child and love of Lego.
Thank you, Isaac Smith. He says Megas XLR versus Power Rangers.
I don't know about either.
But
All I know is the giant robot song.
Real.
Chicks dig giant robots.
That they do.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I have no idea what the heck a Megas is, so I'm gonna go search that up.
Megas XLR was an old Cartoon Network show.
Yeah, I remember.
Dude finds a giant alien robot crash land into his family junkyard. It lost its head, so he just sticks a car on it.
Awesome.
Also, real quick, Star, before you mention your death battle, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but Papyrus versus Sir Daniel, Papyrus would get smoked. Like, the underdog characters, they seem powerful, but they're not really. Papyrus would get actually smoked against Sir Daniel, and I love him, but
the only really OP members of Undertale are really just Azrael and I guess Frisk, kinda.
I mean, they all get destroyed by a child.
Yeah,
depends on what you give them.
A kid with a knife kills them.
Depends on what you give them.
Yeah. I was looking up a death battle because I wanted to find one for Alien Hominid. The first one I'm seeing is Alien Hominid versus Stitch. Cooper, you're the death battle nerd, so is that decent?
Versus Stitch? I get it. It's better than Rocket. It's better than Rocket Raccoon versus Stitch.
I was gonna suggest Crypto.
Crypto is Zim.
Yeah, but it still works for Alien Hominid too, though.
I get it, yeah, but well, actually thinking about it, maybe.
Actually, somebody just posted on Papyrus versus Giovanni Potage. I'm the Epiphet Waste guy. It's close, honestly. That's probably just because Giovanni doesn't have a lot right now, but hopefully that'll change. But right now it's close. honestly, it could go either way. All I know is that the fight would just be awesome to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
Oh yeah, my death battle that I was gonna say because I kept getting cut off. This is an inner childhood thing from a Lego fan self, but Zane versus Matoro from Bionicle and Ninjago, respectively.
I don't know anything about either series.
Basically, both ice elemental dudes who had to sacrifice themselves for golden idols or something.
Are they also robots? Because I know Zane's a robot.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's Bionicle. They're yeah.
I recently saw somebody made one for Kobeni from Chainsaw Man versus Bernadetta from Fire Emblem, and oh my god, that is perfect.
I remember seeing
anxiety death battle.
I remember
extremely unlucky, anxiety-ridden girls who like have like the worst luck ever. It fits so well.
I remember making a joke in my server. Like it was kind of just because like stuff I saw on Twitter and also E-Ray. Chainsaw Man versus Lawnmower Man.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, real quick. Isaac Smith, which Broly? Z Broly or Super Broly? It's the doctrine for Broly versus Ashura from Ashura's Wrath. Which version of Broly?
Shenanigans Broly.
The same canon though.
We should probably just say Super Broly because I think that one's stronger than the original one.
It's stronger, but in terms of connections, Z Broly is a bit better. I think I'm actually not sure. Actually, I think Z Broly for Ashura is better in terms of connections. In terms of what's fairer, Super Broly. Oh, so sorry, Ray.
Thomas the Tank Engine versus Lightning McQueen. Okay, we have a Thomas the Tank Engine expert in the Discord, so...
Why is there a Thomas the Tank Engine expert?
I forgot about it.
Because Wendy the Potato. I don't understand it, but I mean, he's allowed to like what he wants to like, so...
I'm not saying he can't like whatever he likes. That's just a very odd thing to be an expert on, if you ask me.
Yeah, just if you go into the art channel, he does the occasional, like, Thomas stuff.
I've seen it.
He's doing like redesigns of every single Thomas character.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. And like they're so extremely detailed.
Yeah, like,
and, like
unironically, Wendy's a really good artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also did Lego Deep Cut.
And like the rambles he goes on for Thomas related stuff actually gets really interesting.
Yeah, like Thomas gets weird.
All I can think about is that video from Tomska about it.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. Like, I didn't watch it, but like, I remember seeing the thumbnail of it.
Bro, it gets dark.
Pikachu versus Jibanyan makes me cringe. I don't like it. Like, I get it, but I don't like Pikachu versus Jibanyan.
I just hate the whole Yokai watches a Pokemon rip-off.
It's yes.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I prefer it to Pokemon.
I prefer Pokemon, but I
never got a
still
chance to
like
play.
Yokai Watch and Digimon.
If there's sorry, one day in chat, being a Thomas the Tank Engine nerd is finally paying off.
Yeah, in the chat like I'm the Thomas expert.
So Thomas versus Choo Choo Charles death battle. Actually, no, it'd be Diesel 10 and Choo Choo Charles because both scar your childhood.
Wouldn't that just be a battle where they're on the same train track going at each other, like literally just heading towards the same, heading towards each other?
It's just who has more durability.
Yeah,
I can imagine it more like a car trace kind of thing.
Choo Choo Charles has legs.
Oh yeah, true.
Crocodile from One Piece versus Giovanni from Pokemon. I actually kind of like that because Crocodile is like basically the equivalent of like a mafia boss.
Yeah.
I'll have
Plus
to think about
the
that
sand powers versus Giovanni's ground types is kind of a
and they both like deal with like sand.
Thank you again. Thank you again, Isaac Smith. He says Felicia versus Armika.
Who's Armika?
From Street Fighter.
Rainbow Mika.
Oh, Rainbow Mika.
Girl with the butt attack.
Let me. I get the connections.
I now understand the Lenny face that he also attached with that.
Yeah.
Is Armika a nun?
No. She's just.
No.
I don't know the lore with Armika, to be honest.
I just know she's like a professional wrestler.
You know, one death battle I think would be really fun to see. I want to see a fight between Kenshin Himura and Zenitsu from Demon Slayer.
If only I knew these characters.
I don't want to see anything Kenshin related, honestly.
I mean, I can totally understand why, but it's like despite the controversy around its awful creator, it's a series that I still hold to my heart.
And
Yeah,
Zenitsu's the guy in the yellow, right?
Sadly, it's a series I'll never be able to watch after finding out, but we're not going to get into that. This is a happy stream.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up yourself if you're curious.
Hold on. Joshua Lopez, Homelander versus Metro Man. Do you know how screwed you just made Homelander?
What?
Do you know?
No.
Watch the Homelander versus Omni-Man fight. That fight is amazing. Just
That
because
fight was just catharsis.
Remind me. Metro Man from
Megamind.
Yeah.
Megamind.
Like,
I feel like for the most part, actually, Homelander would lose most battles against other characters with similar powers to him because and they even made a point of this in that video where Homelander was never really trained to deal with those kinds of characters, those kinds of people.
He's just a
Homelander's
bully.
basically like an overgrown child.
Yeah.
Like to me, for personally, his best opponent, where the one he could actually win, is Titan from Megamind. That's the better Megamind matchup because it's also just more thematic.
Yeah, and they're both jerks. So.
Like that's when the Homelander could win. Well, if we go with the concept of Titan is Metro Man, but just like a child, then if that's the case, then Titan sweeps, because if he has the exact same powers as Metro Man, then go.
But never forget though, there is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England.
Something that is now correct.
Could Sonic beat Homelander? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Not a contest.
Lucy
Homelander's
versus
free.
Nami, Fairy Tale. I've never watched or read Fairy Tale. I hear it gets pretty
I
bad,
have.
but I want to see Nami wins that because Nami is my girl.
Very slowly,
way too much fan service.
Isaac Smith is paying for the Greedent moveset.
I will say Lucy versus Nami. Honestly, I kind of. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you could technically allow Lucy as a character in Death Battle because her magic is summoning.
I mean, they included Weiss.
CAD 544 in chat. Shrek versus Sully. Add Mike and Donkey in there, and it's perfect.
Yeah. I saw this earlier in the chat. I had to scroll up to read this game, but Jammer Davis, I believe, Lord X versus MX. They're too busy playing Uno with it now.
Yeah. Also, Lord X versus Red is better.
I read Undyne versus Hornet in the chat, and I didn't realize they were talking about Hollow Knight. And I thought it was like an actual Hornet.
I think I just like collapsed reading that.
Yeah, no, it's Hornet from Daytona, USA.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
Springtrap versus Junko.
Yes, that's that is one of the most that's what started the Springtrap war on the Reddit. And it's actually a good matchup, and I hate that it's good.
I think it would be better if it was like Springtrap just versus Monokuma.
No, because that would be way more
Monokuma
unfair,
is Junko, so
I know,
Yeah.
but yeah, I guess.
If Springtrap versus Junko is unironically a good matchup, like Light Yagami versus Walter White, both of those are genuinely good matchups, but they're also huge jokes. If you want a serious one for Springtrap, my personal favorite is Chucky.
I still say Chris McLean versus Monokuma.
That's
I agree.
That's genuinely a good one, and I hate it.
Again, Isaac Smith, and he says Kaido versus Acnologia?
I know who Kaido is. I don't know who the second one is.
Never heard of Acnologia.
I don't know. I do like Energeo in chat. Kids Next Door versus Squidbeak Splatoon.
Ooh, that's pretty fun.
Don't spoil Splatoon 3 or all. I haven't played it, but
Kaido versus Acnologia. Okay, so yeah, Acnologia is a dragon from Fairy Tale.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Again, I've never watched.
Susie in chat, Monokuma should go against Korra Sensei. Korra Sensei has Sans, honestly. Sorry, Ray, but he does.
Somehow.
I love me some Fairy Tale, but yeah, even I'll admit the finale was trash.
Let's see. Jimmy Neutron versus Dexter.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet.
I personally hope Jimmy would win, but I feel like Dexter would win.
Dexter, I think, has the more the more wild inventions.
I think Jimmy wins solely because his inventions are way more like abstract and weird. I think Jimmy wins. I don't know for sure.
Jimmy's just gonna.
Dexter, I think, actually has combat experience though.
Both yeah. I don't know. I think Jimmy wins because of his weirder technology.
Well, let's look at actually, if I recall correctly, both characters, I believe, have had episodes where they meet a future version of themselves. Dexter was like this really just like this hardcore like bodybuilder guy. Jimmy's was kind of a stoner.
The thing is, though, with that,
and he married Cindy.
Both were alternate timelines.
Okay, hold on.
Jimmy met like 5 different futures versions of himself. One was a bodybuilder, one was an accountant, the other was just a really old dude.
And then one was a stoner.
Yeah,
and
one
then
was
combine
one
them
was
all.
married to Cindy.
Yeah, and then with their forces combined, they become Captain Planet.
Okay,
true nerd.
Brooklyn G in the live chat, Dexter wins. He's a serial killer. Not that.
Also, how not to junk. What are your genuine thoughts on Bakugo versus Squidward? I unironically like it. I think it's really funny.
In E minor.
It's better than Squidward versus Nicole or Benson. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like a Gengar 094. The spy.
And thank you, Dark Knight. And he says Maka Albarn from Soul Eater versus Ruby Rose.
Yeah, that's one that they are absolutely doing. They are 100% doing
Maka because I really do not like Ruby. So
I think Maka right now wins. I believe. Bill Cyber versus Discord, please.
And thank you, Matt MC.
They mentioned that on the a recent fireside chat for champions, and they said like that's one of the big ones, so it's gonna happen.
Did they
it's gonna happen eventually. I think they did mention Light versus Walter, but they also they mentioned that that Columbo is probably Light's better opponent, and Ben Singer, which is one of the co-creators of Death Battle, he mentioned like what if it was a battle royale between Light, Walter, and Columbo. The way he said it, I won't be able to say here on this family-friendly channel, but it's funny.
Thank you once again, Isaac Smith, and he says Travis Touchdown versus Jack Kamen.
If only I knew Jack Kamen, I would
Jack
like
Kamen was from Madman Wonderworld.
I have no idea.
I know Travis quite a bit. I do not know the other guy. So
also,
that the black and whitish looking video game from the Wii?
I think it.
Thank you, Susie. And Susie is saying Captain Grime versus Undyne.
Honestly, no. I'd say the better one for Undyne would be Yunnan, General Yunnan from Amphibia.
Yeah. Also, real
literally
quick,
same vibes.
One day, Springtrap would just be killed and everything. He's a geriatric. Check the comics. Those give him much more. Those give him much better hacks.
And he's also kaiju, and we're not even gonna talk about Flesh Trap.
No, not trash kaiju. That's not base kit.
Okay.
He needs someone else to do that.
RoboCop versus Judge Dredd. I think RoboCop wins.
Yeah,
I believe he does.
Fun
yes.
fight though.
That would be fun.
Rabid versus
Minions.
Minions.
That has to happen at some point.
I would off myself.
Okay, if we're talking, actually no, Minions win because Minions are basically invincible.
Minions can't die.
I saw somebody suggested Minions versus crewmates from Among Us, and I hate it. But it works.
I'm still waiting for the eventual that'll never happen. Yuden versus Korin.
That honestly, that would be a fun one. I would love to see that.
Yeah, just pit the water dragon that's not super strong versus literally one of the strongest Nintendo characters of all time.
Okay, so.
Thank you, Patrick Kircher. And he says Nago Ryuki from Guilty Gear versus the Oni from Dead by Daylight.
We need a Dead by Daylight fan.
I don't know anything about like fighting games.
If only Elf was here.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, there are a couple things to explain in chat. So, DJ Yoshi, there was a Springtrap war on the subreddit? Yes, there was. So, it is, if not really a war, it's more so just like people finding a lot of characters that has a lot of connections with Springtrap, and it's kind of funny how many there are. Like, there's Junko, there's Chucky, there's Tricky the Clown, which sucks. Let's see.
Tricky
There was
versus
just-
Nancy for life.
They've done
There's just
Kirby versus
a-
Boo.
There's just a lot of characters that has connections with Springtrap, and
Thank you
I
once
hate
again,
it.
Isaac Smith. And he's saying Axel from Mega Man X versus Zigbar from Kingdom Hearts.
Ooh, that seems like that's a fun one.
I still like Zigbar versus Emmett Shelk from Final Fantasy XIV.
Okay, Tom Jackson, Rouge the Bat versus Sly Cooper. No, that's bad. That's a bad Sly Cooper matchup. If you want a good matchup for Sly, get Lupin the Third.
Yeah.
That's good.
If Crystal were here, she would be screaming.
If Ryan was here, he'd probably be screaming.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so,
Jason.
Sean versus Columbus, that's a good one. And
I stand by it. It's one of my
It is
favorite.
genuinely good.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Okay,
Jackson.
so
Joe Bullet Chief Homura is dead. Sakuya is busted.
okay, so also matchup pause in chat.
Luigi
I
versus
like the first
Shaggy.
one you gave. The second one gives me hemorrhoids. Dipper Pines versus Dim Membrane, that's peak. It is really good. I love that Dib wins because at least Star Level Invader Zimverse, my beloved. But Bill Cipher versus Zim? No, Zim is thrashed.
The only
There
one
is
thing they
no
haven't- the only thing they have in
shot
common
that
is
Zim
they're
gets out of
short
that
and
alive.
evil.
Luffy versus Amaterasu. Okay. Not getting into recent spoiler stuff, that is kind of a good matchup.
Yeah.
I can't really say much more, but yeah, that works. That actually works.
Quacktrap, who would you pit Homer Simpson against? Peter Griffin. That's
Peter
it. That's
Griffin,
like
yeah.
his
That's
only
happened
matchup.
before, I think.
No,
it
it's
happened
in
the show.
canon,
Officially.
yes, not in Death Battle.
Oh, okay.
Homer
Surprisingly.
wins.
Thank you, Dark Mennonite. He's saying Romelia Scarlet versus Rachel Alucard.
I don't know
Um,
either.
Oh, okay, Toho characters are busted.
Oh
Those
yeah,
characters
we
get,
did a deep
like,
dive into that a while
wild.
back. Because we were
Like-
trying to figure out who the strongest character BJ's done is.
Okay, so like
It's
at
really-
most, Reimu gets to like 2C, which is like multiversal.
Yeah.
Bro gets wild.
Isaac
Yeah,
Smith. Sorry.
Like
Ooh.
Toho characters in terms of like power scaling and stuff are stupidly busted.
Ooh, Gorfield versus the Tortured One. That's
Oh,
I-
oh yeah.
that's interesting.
Thank you once again, Isaac Smith.
Okay.
I know Garfield. I like Garfield. I don't know what the tortured one is.
The Tortured One is basically so
Ooh,
in Bikini Bottom Horror, the secret formula is like Starfish, so like Patrick. So like you know how in one episode like it's kind of that if like you take like a bit of Patrick off, it just regoes into a new Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
One episode, not one episode. In Bikini Bottom Horror, I think Patrick like gets knocked out, and then Mr. Krabs like takes a bit of Patrick's arm and then like hooks it up to like a machine, and that produces the Krabby Patty secret formula. And then like Patrick like figures that out, and then he gets real angry and then starts like going into like biological like starfish form, and then like starts eating everybody in Bikini Bottom, and he becomes like just huge like kaiju monster.
What are you
It's
talking
re-
about?
Yeah, no, I'm
It's,
so lost.
no, it's a fan made series.
Creepy
It's a fan made
Pasta
webcomic.
Patrick.
It's
Creepy
genuinely like
Pasta
really cool. It
I don't-
has a really cool
Yeah.
art style.
Yeah, it's like the whole Garfield thing. It's like people made this like lore about like these super creepy Garfields,
Does it
and it's
count-
actually really cool.
Does it count
Yeah,
as freaky
Red,
stuff?
Red versus Garfield. No, I think Red versus
No.
Lord X is better.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a good one. Perry the Platypus versus Skipper.
Perry versus Skipper, my beloved. It's so good.
I also saw Joshua Lopez, Hank J. Wimbledon versus Killer Bean.
Yes.
Does what awesome characters adventures say Hank's found?
He does. He
Good.
really does.
Good based.
Like Madness Combat gets to like star level at least I think. And
Where
like
does the
there's and then there's
Doomslayer rank then?
Doomslayer. Oh my god, he. That's hard to determine because the subreddit wanks him so much. Like
Well,
there's a lot of like.
Well,
like,
didn't
Doom-
they
like-
do a death battle with Doomslayer?
They did, but that was before 2016 Doom.
Yeah, I feel like
which,
that's one of the
boosted
ones that needs to get updated for sure.
Okay.
Yes, and like Slayer like stomps Chief so hard now. Same with Samus. Samus like sweeps the floor with Chief. Thanks, like all because of Dread.
Yeah.
I'm seeing one in chat, Dr. Doofenshmirtz versus Wile E. Coyote.
That's a fun one. I personally prefer Doofenshmirtz versus Kraken from the blue guy from Kim Possible. Blue guy from Kim Possible.
Yeah, Dr. Draken, yes.
Draken, yes.
John DiMaggio.
Well,
Isaac Smith.
Draken's actually
Patrick.
a villain though. Like Doofenshmirtz is kind of not really a villain.
I mean, both are just silly.
Also, both gave up villainy at the end.
Yeah.
Doomslayer versus BJ from Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
again, Isaac Smith, for saying the better one. Ed versus Patrick. Ed and Eddie versus.
Patrick gets kind of like. Well, actually, I don't know who wins that because Patrick has the regeneration ability, while Ed is just stupid strong, even though he's like a child.
Well, I mean, Patrick's also stupid strong if we're going by the same SpongeBob logic that they use for SpongeBob.
Both are stupid strong, but
because remember, SpongeBob may have unraveled the universe, but Patrick unraveled SpongeBob.
True.
So, also, like, on that same line of thinking, in the Patrick show, I think there's like a scene where like the entire universe just gets like, reset.
Okay, you know what? No, I think Patrick does win then. Like Ed may be ridiculously strong, but like Patrick just has dealt with some stuff.
Pikachu versus Zatch Bell. The only connection they have are like, actually no, they're both electric.
That's about the only
both, like,
about the only thing that connects them. And to be
no,
fair,
they're also like commanded by a human. But no, that's it. That's the only connections. They're both electric and they're both like
actually,
commanded
by
by
that
like,
logic, that sounds like a better connection than Pikachu versus Blanca.
Scout versus Inkling gives me a rash.
Also, PJ, I'm sorry. Are you seriously going out of your way to erase all the detail in there? Like
I'm
the details.
like debating it because I'm wondering because I left a copy, of, like just the blank one, and I'm wondering if that is enough.
Yeah, because all I'll say is like if you are doing all of that, I got it, man.
There's not that much. I just want to see what it looks like.
DDD versus Amy. The only connection is that they use hammers.
They did that for DBX. That's better for DBX.
I was also going to bring up this. Why the choice of the Rathalos instead of the Hunters Guild logo?
Because this specific icon is has actually been in every single or majority, I would say, of the Monster Hunter games, where apparently the Hunters Guild icon changes between games.
Okay, that's
the only one I've played is World. I haven't played any of the others.
I've played World and Rise.
Who'd you pick?
Which one's better? I've heard that World kind of sucks compared to the others.
No, I'd say World is a bit more skill based. Is why it has a harder difficulty curve.
He's saying Megatron versus Frieza.
Isaac Smith, you have no idea how much controversy you are stirring up with that one, dude.
Wait, what did he say?
I want to see Mewtwo. I want to see Mewtwo versus Frieza first.
Oh,
that would be cool. How about like Mewtwo versus Gygus or like Gigu from
like Megatron versus Frieza? That is one of the most controversial death battles ever created, and it's kind of funny how controversial it is.
Yeah. The most I can say for a Frieza death battle, get like that to voice Frieza. Do it.
Yes.
Yes.
They'd more than likely get little Karibo to do it.
Probably.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten a Frieza death battle yet.
It's only been like Goku, Vegeta, and Boo, right?
No, there's been a lot of Dragon Ball death. Like there's been like just recently
Broly.
Trunks.
Oh yeah, Trunks. I forgot about
Trunks,
yeah.
Broly, Vegeta, Goku.
I'm glad they got the Dragon Ball Z abridged guy back to voice Trunks there.
Let me actually see all the Dragon Ball characters they have. I don't remember. Like yeah, there's Trunks, Broly, Super Broly specifically.
Charizard,
Vegeta.
Charizard 674. Just look up like the Death Battle channel. Just like watch whatever fight seems interesting. But I do highly recommend the Saitama versus Popeye one because that one was so good.
Yeah.
Also, this is another Dragon Ball character that he used, and also one that I recommend: Goku Black versus Reverse Flash. That one's makes me happy.
Also, Junior Helmet is reminding us. There was Hercule versus Dan Hibiki.
They did use Hercule Satan. That's a fun one.
That's another classic.
Oh yeah, another thing if you look up Death Battle stuff. Word of advice: there are several controversial hated ones, like
Ben
10 versus the Green Lantern.
Yeah, Ben
that
versus
one,
Green
that
Lantern.
one's only hated because Ben 10 fans are weird. Sorry, Star, but
That's
I'm
The way,
fair,
I,
but
the way
also
I
they
see
did
it, hate
kinda
towards
do
death battles, honestly, to me, is like unneeded because they're very,
Yeah,
they're
Death
very
Battles
clearly
is
just doing
fun.
it for fun.
other than Justin Bieber versus Rebecca Black, that deserves the hate.
Yeah, that one deserves to rot.
Yeah. This is why
Time, thanks for the tip.
Justin Bieber really killed the conversation.
You're lucky Elf isn't here.
Good.
yeah, like Master Marks, you saying that. Why do I hear like an explosion like from 10 miles away?
I hear a very angry British accent.
Ooh, yeah. Someone in chat said Chuck Norris is Sega de Santro. That is one of the best episodes ever.
Oh yeah.
I've yet to watch that one.
Go watch it.
How? It's like season 2, dude.
That's probably why.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, that is why.
That's one
I
of the-
didn't get into the show until like recently.
Oh, that's fair, but still, like, go back and watch it. It's like peak.
DDD versus Wario is also pretty good.
That's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, I like that one a lot.
Also, that is the last Mario matchup we've had in
It's
Death
been
Battle
3 years
somehow.
since we've had a Mario
Really?
matchup.
Yeah, 3 years since Wario versus DDD.
Wow.
There was also,
Also,
one before the storm that
wasn't the remake to Mario vs.
it's
Sonic a little more recent than that? Or am I crazy?
No, that was before Wario versus DDD.
Wow, huh? Like, I
have the Death Battle.
Oh.
It was a bit okay. So
I
yeah,
lost
Mario
him.
vs. Sonic was episode 100, and Wario vs. DDD was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 108.
So Brandon died, so
Yeah, we lost Brandon, so bring someone else in.
Logan said he kind of liked to join for Mettaton, so I'll save him for like when Ray has to leave.
Let's bring in I got someone.
Yeah, after Monster Hunter, I'm leaving because next is an Undertale thing, and I
Alright,
cannot be here for that.
Alright, I got someone we can bring in.
Oh.
Hello, Susie.
Hello.
All right,
Welcome.
Okay, somebody just put in I'm assuming you mean Giratina, and they say that, well, do you mean like Bill Cipher Bill, or do you mean like a different Bill that I have no idea about?
Wait, Giratina versus Bill Cipher? Ew.
I think no, not.
Well, that looks good.
Okay. Isaac, if you want to, if you want a matchup for Karma, there's the main character from Bully. That's the better Karma matchup. And also, yeah,
Eric Hartman.
Also, BJ, that looks really good with all the details.
That does look really cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
BJ, I apologize. I turned your stream into a Death Battle stream.
Yeah.
If Elf was here, it'd be even bigger.
Yeah, like if Elf was here, this would literally just become the first episode of Dense Battle, guest starring Brawlham 1 on his own channel.
I mean, all we're missing is yeah, literally all we're missing is Elf, and then we'd have the entire Dense Battle crew.
Ultra Mix. Shazam versus Black Adam.
That's kind of already a thing.
Yeah, that's kind of like already happening a lot in every
you may as well be asking for a death battle between Goku and Vegeta. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason, I'm sorry this makes me hurt as much as it will for you. Tricky the Clown versus Bill Cipher.
Why?
I love both characters.
Oh no,
Both of them make me
Michael,
happy,
no, not
but-
Ford versus Mukuro. They are completely different.
Jimmy Hopkins, that's his name.
Thank you again, Isaac.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Mimikyu versus Doodlebob. I get it.
No. Karma was kind of a trained assassin. Kinda. He's really more so like kind of a delinquent than an assassin.
Monica versus Missing No. That's one I haven't heard before.
Missing No has nothing.
Yeah,
You
Missing
can't
No.
use anything from Missing No.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Missing No. A lot of people like portray Missing No as like the super like scary, super like strong eldritch being, but in reality, Missing No like really sucks.
He's a cube.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think someone beat the game with just missing now.
Really?
Yeah,
I
people beat the game with a
I
magic
once
card.
played a Pokemon game, and I had Missing No in my party. He was really pathetic.
Okay,
Yeah.
real quick. Also,
And, like-
if you want... Sorry, you go ahead.
And I'm just saying that, like, oh, people beat the game with missing no. People have beat the game with a Magikarp. It's not that difficult.
Exactly.
If you want a good Monica matchup, do Austin from We Deleted You.
Yeah.
Alright, here's a matchup I came up with that I actually like.
Hold on. Which game did they beat with Magikarp? Because if you're saying Gen 1, that's impossible.
Red and Blue.
That's impossible. That's actually impossible. It becomes a dead game once they reach the Ghost Tower.
Oh yeah, okay, so no, yeah, the streamers I watch, Magikarp for Red and Blue was impossible, but like they still like beat like.
Because I once tried doing a challenge with only Caterpie, and yeah, like I lost as soon as I got to the Ghost Tower.
You should watch
there are mandatory fights in Lavender Tower where you have to fight some Ghost trainers, and
the move Bide actually works against them.
Okay.
So I guess 0.1 for Mimikyu, or not Mimikyu, missing now.
Dementio versus Mephiles. Mephiles the Dark. Yes.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Exactly.
Respect his name.
Dementio versus. That's Kirby. No, that's not even Kirby. What? Kirby? I'm losing my brain.
Yeah.
Paper Mario is nutty, and Sonic is nutty as well.
I would say that Dementio wins this because
I think Dementio wins. Yeah.
Right. So I was saying the matchup I came up with that I like is Luisa Madrigal from Encanto versus Murray from Spike Cooper.
I wish I cared about either series to give an opinion on that one.
Skull Kid versus Infinite from Sonic Forces.
Skull Kid wins on the factor that he's actually
like
a character.
Skull Kid wins because he's my son and I love him.
Omega versus Base. I think Omega. Which robot is that from Sonic? Is he like the
1, 2, 3?
Dark
1, 2, 3. He's
Omega's the Team Dark one. Okay.
Yeah, Omega's the one that counts the sand.
Okay, I'm thinking of Gamma versus Android 16.
Gamma versus 16 for the birds.
Like Gamma in terms of connection is better for Android 16, but Omega is much more fair.
And thank you once again, Isaac Smith.
Metal Sonic versus Doodleball?
What?
Oh, who was it?
Metal
Sonic? Cool.
The thing is, I see it too.
What is Metal Sonic gonna do?
Exactly.
Okay.
His best.
My best.
So, somebody brought up Marks versus Flandre Scarlet. Now that's a Toho matchup that could actually like have an actual fight and not just a stomp in favor of the Toho character.
Yeah, because Kirby character.
Typically powerful.
Yeah, Kirby characters.
Gino versus Nemesis. I don't think Gino makes it out alive.
Yeah.
Nemesis from
Resident Evil, I think.
Josh Taylor, Nemesis from what? We need to like if it's Resident Evil, then yeah, I'm sorry, Gino, but if it's like another Nemesis that we don't know about, then Markiplier versus
I can't think of any other Nemesis.
Yeah, neither can I. Bendy versus Bugs Bunny. I'm sorry, Bendy. You're like wall level at best. Bugs Bunny is like more than that.
Goomba versus Slime. That's one I want to see.
That's a fun Resident. Look, here it is, Resident Evil Nemesis. Cool.
If you're gonna have Bendy get stomped like that, at least have him get stomped to get against an actual good matchup like Cuphead.
Have him get stopped by Cuphead.
Stand back, sir.
Okay. Bowser Jr. versus Susie, good. At least you didn't say Bowser Jr. versus Chaos, which makes me ill to my stomach.
What about Chaos versus Marasmus?
Chaos versus Marasmus is a good one.
Oh.
I'm seeing from different dots.
I feel like this is a classic one that people bring up, but Shifu versus Splinter.
Shifu versus Splinter makes me so happy in terms of just a matchup in general, dude.
Yeah. I'm actually not sure on who would actually win it. I think Shifu can steal the foe.
No, it depends on the version of Splinter, but I think more often than not Splinter wins.
I think Splinter wins just because.
I still feel like it would be close though because Shifu can steal the foe.
It would be extremely close, yeah.
Also, somebody put down Clawron versus Zeraora. Okay, the Kirby series can get busted, but I don't think Clarine gets that, and B, I just don't quite like her.
And also,
So
that's just a bad matchup. Zero is the Pokemon,
Yeah.
right? That's a
the
bad
Pokemon.
matchup in general.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's just not great. Also, real quick, Susie, I know you were one of the people who, when I first said that Zim beat Crypto, you were confused about it. Did you see my more recent explanation as to why?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
When he first explained it, I was completely accepting of it.
Yeah, no.
Because
Dr.
Yeah,
Eggman
when you-
versus
when you
Iron
don't-
Man.
I forgot that when you're taking wacky cartoons like Invader Zim and the versus, they get freaking wild in
Thank you.
that
Once again,
in
Isaac
the
Smith.
power set.
Kyogre versus Chaos.
Ooh, that's a fun
Ooh.
one. Water Boys.
Okay,
I don't know who wins.
Kyogre doesn't win
Zygarde
anything.
Chaos will win.
Kyogre learns Thunder.
Zygarde versus Chaos.
Kyogre learns Thunder. Which in the rain never misses.
I haven't kept much on the Pokemon lore, but I feel like Chaos would win that.
Apparently, Kyogre wins.
Huh.
Yeah, I think Kyogre does win.
Because
You know who the-
again,
you know who the-
Kyogre learns
Oh,
Thunder, and all you need to do is all you need to do to hurt Chaos is literally just attack the brain.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
the real
Flare
winner is
Chaos.
Masami.
Okay, another boyfriend versus wrap-up? No. Boyfriend versus Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flare Hayashi, Diva versus Hatsune Miku. Here's the thing. How the heck do you scale Miku? Because there are literally like millions of Vocaloid songs, and Vocaloid has no canon.
That's
Watch
the
them
thing.
all.
You don't.
Yeah.
So, like Miku, like there have been songs where Miku like friggin' kills people like
I
very
guess-
easily. And
I guess
there's-
ones that are like officially published.
Oh, then still Miku because there's a song where she's literally a god.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
then
no. Like Vocaloid gets nutty.
Again, like they're just music programs, and
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
canon.
I remember someone came up with a matchup for the Vocaloid, and it was against Gorillas.
Vocaloid still wins because again, like there's no limit.
I'm seeing a chart.
Vocaloid can just do anything they want.
Yeah.
All right, put a pin in it, guys.
Think-
So real quickly, which do you like better, the super detailed one or the
Detailed.
much simpler one like this?
I think the
detailed
detailed
one.
one's better.
I like
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
detailed
definitely
one a lot.
detailed.
Yeah, detailed. If nothing more, so this doesn't go to waste.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
seriously.
I don't mind if it goes to waste.
Yeah, go for
like-
detailed.
I
it
like
looks
the detailed
better.
one.
It looks
Yeah,
better
the
detailed,
detailed.
but at the same time too, like we spent like an hour. it
Also,
feels like.
Monica dominates Miku. You're wrong. No,
Wrong.
Miku wins every single matchup because, like,
Well,
again, like
okay,
Vocaloid
hold
is
on.
literally like.
Well, actually, hold on.
endless.
No, let's actually think about that. That's interesting because like, has Miku been like what am I trying to say? Countered like code hacking before?
Again, they can do anything they want.
Well, I get that, but like if Monica can like go into the code, because like Miku is like digital.
Oh,
Yeah. Monica's biggest hack
That would kind of yuck her up a bit.
There are songs where
Yeah.
she's fully human.
True.
That's weird. Then I don't know. I think Miku does win, but there are some cases where Monica could win solely because she just like yucks up her coding.
Nemesis versus Subject Delta from BioShock. I want to
I
say
wish I
Subject
could
Delta
comment
wins
on
because
that.
I like him, but I don't know. I actually no. I think Subject Delta wins that.
This is actually okay. Here's one. Here's one of my favorite matches I came up with. Terminator versus Neo.
Terminator versus who?
Neo from the Matrix.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I haven't watched The Matrix.
that's not
It's
bad.
it's Keanu Reeves.
Whoa.
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 Then check this out.
Freddy Fazbear versus Bond
Alrighty.
for the Walton Files. Bond, neither can really do much.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put a pin in this conversation because we gotta start getting
Valid.
into proper discussions about Monster Hunter. Okay, so what is the Monster Hunter stage? Now this is a complicated one because it's kind of a different area everywhere, in every game.
There are a few
Yeah.
maps that
Yeah,
are
yeah.
reused throughout the series, like I forget the name of it, the jungle, I think.
Yeah, we have.
Like, there's
two
one
in the doc.
specific jungle map or something that's reused in a lot of the games.
It's like
What about the stage used for Rathalos' boss fight?
Yeah, I was about to say, are we not gonna go with that one?
Sorry.
That one's like just a walk-off stage. It's boring.
yeah.
Oh, the forest.
Yeah.
Oh, the forest hill. So where you fight
To make
Rathalos.
it interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
just
think we
like.
could do.
Oh yeah.
I think we could do something interesting with it, like basic stage hunters, just like have a bunch of monsters come in and have them fighting other hunters in the background.
True.
In the document, in the document we even have it like said like where you fight Rathalos in the classic story. He could even be like a stage boss, like think the Yellow Devil or something like that.
Yeah.
And what about the?
I don't know if this is bad or not, but I'm thinking the hub area from World because it's so it's got like the stuff in the
I
background.
don't think like duplicates in Smash are actually big an issue as people think. I think because you can actually have you can already have duplicates in Smash with existing characters. Prom versus Prom still exists even without.
And another more too with that right too, like they could just disable the assist trophy, or I think there's like multiple species.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't think that duplicates in Smash are even a problem anymore.
I'm thinking the best we can probably do for this character, because it does change from game to game. Generally, the starting area of each Monster Hunter game is always some kind of like foresty-like area, from what I remember.
Like I mentioned before, the jungle.
It's like the ancient forest.
So
there's the jungle that first was added in Monster Hunter 2 and has been
it's like
consistently added throughout the series.
A jungle, and then assuming it's whatever like.
Monster Jungle.
It can be given a name later, but I don't think it necessarily matters what it is.
Yeah,
in this
I
case.
think that's the best we could probably do. Good Helmet Jr. saying Forest Hill.
That's the place you fight Rathalos in Smash.
Oh. Okay.
Like I think pretty much a place that looks like this.
Because I don't know anything about Monster Hunter, and I do not care enough to actually play the series.
What? Joe Bullet Chief, hey BJ, are you a smartest artwork? What?
What does that mean?
I'm a bit confused about that one, lad.
Yeah.
Are you as smart as artwork? What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does it mean?
He might be asking if I know what I'm doing with arts. I would like to hope so.
No, I don't know what I'm doing.
I was expecting you to just say no.
Help me, please.
Nuh-uh.
No.
That was the longest spent on a series icon. I don't know. Like, how much time did I spend on this compared to the Okami series icon?
How long did we have that death battle discussion is the real question.
Yeah.
Dodo Travis says Poke floats, but with Monster Hunter beasts.
Let's see.
Monster floats.
The video history.
Okay. Classic mode.
Looks like the icon was about almost 50 minutes to make.
God.
Okay, in which case, the classic mode for Monster Hunter. My immediate first thought, but here's also kind of the issue that I'm kind of facing with this one, because if you remember, I did set up the option for people to request for other weapon type Monster Hunters. This is just great sword.
True.
Yeah.
This is just great sword.
True.
Now, to be fair, not a lot of people are requesting those.
Yeah.
So
I was about to say,
at this rate,
like
we can probably just treat this as if it is just by itself. Not worried about the future for the time being.
My first thought was like reptilian fighters, but Bowser has that, I think.
I'm thinking the best thing we can do is like let Monster Hunter fight the monster-like characters, but giant.
Yeah, I was about to say, and then have each fight
Okay.
be based off of a different Monster Hunter
I
monster.
believe Bowser's classic mode is actually facing against red fighters.
Bowser's is the red one.
Oh.
Oh,
I think there's one. I think it's Yoshi. Probably.
Yeah,
Yoshi has the reptilian one.
Yeah, so Monster Hunter
Rossy's
can
a
fight,
reptilian.
and it doesn't necessarily have to just be reptiles, because there are monsters that aren't
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Like, for instance, there's this one that's a giant badger bear creature. That could be a giant.
Oh
banjo.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I remember the bird ones.
Isn't there like one that's like
Oh yeah,
nine-tailed
bird up with Kuliaku.
yeah, my idea is like monster-like characters, but they're all like given a super mushroom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple enough.
In the document, it's actually the different hunters and stuff like that. So I guess they're fighting so that they can get the player or something like that. I don't know. That's what we had.
That's actually an interesting. That's kind of an interesting thing though, because this is actually a funny reason that I remember as well, because it was a big reason why the creator of Monster Hunter actually, how long has my music been off? Why the creator of Monster Hunter actually didn't want to see the Monster Hunter as a playable character in Marvel vs. Capcom, because they don't like the idea of Monster Hunters fighting people that aren't monsters.
Yeah.
Now, the very concept of me having this character in Smash kind of, ignores that to begin with. But I think it still just makes the most sense that the Monster Hunter should be fighting monsters.
Plus, there's been various Monster Hunter crossovers in games where you can just.
In that case, maybe you can have this gimmick. Maybe I just gimmick because I remember you did this with that. I forget his name. The main character of Yakuza 0. You did that. You had him he does less damage to female fighters. You can have Monster Hunter do less damage to human fighters.
That's a stupid idea. And also, as a big Yakuza fan, I hate the whole Kiryu shouldn't be in Smash Brothers because he wouldn't fight women and children. That's a stupid idea.
Full admission.
Project X
when I heard full admission. Actually, hold on. Full admission here. When I first heard about that thing with Kiryu, my immediate first thought was, okay, if I'm ever gonna make a Kiryu moveset, if that ever happens, I'm giving him a gimmick where he deals more damage to male characters and less to female characters.
That's stupid.
It's fine.
Not wanting to hit women thing. I don't think that character of who they would fight character traits applies, because I don't think Mario would go full on assault on Peach.
I get you. It's no different than how Nomura tried implying Smash lore with Sora. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off track. What are we calling this classic mode for Monster Hunter?
I'd say
the idea
to the hunt
earlier, hunting 101.
Hunting 101, to the hunts, like one of those things, like
to the hunts, yeah.
A-list hunter.
I think to the hunt sounds cooler.
Yeah. In the document, this worked better for the idea of fighting other hunters, which again I didn't know was a thing that was basically a no-no, but the most dangerous game. But again, that probably worked better.
That for the hunter specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good name in general.
Well,
just for
especially
I'm totally blanking actually. What was it that the game would say as a ready go kind of thing? What was it?
I thought it was hunt begin.
The hunt begin. The hunt is on to the hunt. Yeah.
I think it just means it says start hunt. I don't know.
Oh, it does. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Start.
I think to the hunt. I think to the hunt sounds the coolest.
Okay.
To the hunt sounds better. Yeah, to the hunt sounds cool. Whether it's just start hunt. That sounds lame. It's very different.
You're right.
Yeah.
Begin the slaughter.
Okay. Now, what is the Monster Hunter's boxing ring title?
I was thinking A-list hunter. That's just me.
That one also works.
I think this is where I'm gonna need knowledge from Monster Hunter, so I can't help.
This one, I think we should be a little more wary about the weapon they're using.
Oh wait, you could do A-list hunter for the boxing ring title.
That's what we're on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
Oh, I thought you were still trying to come up with the classic name.
Oh.
Not porn spam in the chat.
I got it.
Oh boy.
If I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot that you gave the go of requesting other version of the hunter. I just completely forgot about that. It's been a while since I watched the Monster Hunter.
It's kind of sad actually. I'm kind of a little disappointed in this, in that despite how many requests the Monster Hunter got, that wasn't a very popular video, and not even just I think people didn't obviously there were a fair share of people that didn't like the idea of only using the great sword and not just a mix of weapons, which to this day I still don't agree with. But the video itself just didn't get a lot of views, and that surprised me, considering how much I knew people wanted to see Monster Hunter.
Same with Masked Man. A lot of people requested the Masked Man, but that's one of your least viewed ones.
I think for a while Monster Hunter was at the bottom of the list, which is upsetting.
And now it's Zidane, which is equally upsetting because Zidane is boy, and I love him.
Yeah, regarding
it's also a personal pick, which makes it even more
actually.
upsetting.
Now I'm kind of curious though. Now that I think about it, who? Be honest, chat. Here, everyone in the chat. Who here and didn't know that I made a Monster Hunter moveset until I suddenly got here and was working on stock icons for it?
Like, thing is for me, like regarding Monster Hunter,
Honestly, I forgot you made a Monster Hunter movie, but I just assumed that would mean not caring about the series itself.
If I don't know what characters you've done like by the back of my hand, I feel like I'm a fraud because I've done like a. Other people in this chat can test for this. I literally I spent like 2 hours on my whiteboard trying to remember every single move I did in order without reference.
I still
if I don't know
remember
what character you did,
vividly.
I feel like I should just like stop showing up.
I still just remember vividly Spring Trap.
I also remember, and Silver comes after Crazy Dave because he's insane.
Okay, but yeah, like legit, like talking about Monster Hunter and like my experience, like it's hard for me to ever go back to that Monster Hunter thing because of that one person in chat. Like, I know
that was when that started, didn't it?
Yeah,
To be honest, I completely forgot that even happened.
I'm glad you did.
I don't remember it either.
Oh, you
let's not talk about
wait, you guys watched with the live chat on? Why?
Are you talking about the guy who made the Turkish remarks? I feel like.
It's the guy.
What are you guys talking about then?
It was the guy who was
who was
racist.
really racist.
And then he.
Which one?
Pro Gamer.
Yeah.
Oh, Gamer, I think his name was. Pro Gamer was his name.
Yeah.
That whole shabacle.
Yeah, he was the one that joined the Discord server and
That was
caused
the
the
start.
incident.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I hate it. That was probably the worst.
Yeah, and remember, we do not talk about the incident.
That was not pleasant. Anyways, Bosley Ring title.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking because like for the sake of kind of future proofing it a little bit, maybe we can go simple and just call him the Great Sword Master.
Okay.
Or the Great Sword Hunter.
Yeah. Originally, like the document said the thing all Rathalos is fear, and we also made a mention too, like depending on the alt, like with the arms and stuff like that, it would change the name of the monster to
That's a
whatever the armor
fun idea, but
given the case too, especially with how BJ's doing Monster Hunter, quote unquote Monster Hunters, then this is probably the better choice.
Yeah. All right, bye, Ray. Get out. Leave.
Yeah,
now.
next is the Undertale thing, so I am leaving.
That was really mean. I'm sorry.
Goodbye.
Ray, hold on. Before you leave, that was really mean. I'm sorry.
No, I understand. So yeah, I might come back for SpongeBob, but yeah, I'm leaving because Undertale. Goodbye.
Alright, see you later, Ray.
All right, now let's drag in this guy.
So this one's gonna be funny because like I can't wait to see that complete box for the first Mettaton stock icon. Just square.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
square.
BJ, are you gonna do both Mettatons or just?
Yeah, I'm gonna do both because it's two characters.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I imagine you would. It's just not gonna be funny. Just for there's another character whose stock icon is this box.
I just got an Olive Garden ad.
Nice.
And SpongeBob's next. You did the same thing. It's just gonna be Cocky Daddy.
My son is next. The fastest character in Death Battle history with a calculable speed. I'm not gonna bring Death Battle up again. Sorry.
Another news. I am actually working on my own moveset series too.
Same.
I would love to do my own, but I just don't have the resources at the moment to do such a thing.
Yeah.
My first moveset is Rasputin Aquato from Psychonaut.
Ooh, I've been
my
wanting to do a
first
moveset for him
ever
too.
moveset was on paper. I think it was Hypno actually.
Ooh.
Oh, my first moveset ever was Peacock from Skullgirls.
Mine was Tails.
I was heavy.
No, the first one I ever fully posted was Yuden from Dragalia Lost.
My first one
I posted was Henry Stickmin.
The first one I made on my own was the Bard from Wanna Song. The first one I ever made was Chaos with Jason here.
The first one I made that I was ever proud of, I did the Subnautica like protagonist, and I was like, how do I take this out of water? And I think I did it.
That's an interesting one.
That is interesting. I'm wondering how did you kind of capture the theme of.
I don't want to say in case anybody here ever wants to make one.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, BJ.
Yeah, like whatever.
Hey, do you think maybe you could send me a link to that later after the stream because I do want to check it out.
And I can send a link to my old Yuden and Midgard Summer moveset too.
Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, since we're onto a new character, I don't know if this is the best idea. Should we do like a swap around with people in VC
Yeah.
just to get more people in here?
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. There's two people waiting there. I'm saying Star, you should stay because this is the first time you ever been here. And then
I guess.
Logan's gone.
I guess I'm about to get executed.
Well,
We love you, Timber.
My Canadian
I
brother.
understand.
My Canadian brother. Let us mull this over. Who gets the axe?
Cross, you've been on a string before. Like Star hasn't, so I feel like he should stay. Cross, I think you have before, right, Cross?
He has, yeah.
Yeah,
From
like,
what I remember. Susie, have you been on a stream before? This is your first time, right?
Yeah. I've been on the stream last time, and I've been on the one when we got to the last match stage before part 10.
That's right, yeah.
All right, so I'm thinking Cross and Susie then.
Yeah.
All right. If that's the case,
It's been fun. It's been fun to see you, BJ.
Sorry?
They're leaving, so we can get new people.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Okay, before you kill me, I just have a couple of questions.
No.
Exit people under 66.
That was actually funny.
Alright, and now let's drag these people in by force. Hello, Dark Meta Knight, and hello,
Kids.
Hello,
I feel bad now. I don't know what Cross was going to say. I feel bad now. I don't know what he was going to say.
No, is the live chat.
No one.
There is.
Oh, yeah. You know where? Right.
Wow, it really got quiet.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Awkward.
All of a sudden, not having the black guy around to make things wet.
Nice. Croissants is mad.
Yeah.
In the context, I'm allowed to say that because, like, Cross is someone with dark skin, and we're both friends, so I'm cool.
Anyways.
I'm going to shoot this way. I'm just going to call up John just because. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, go back to like movesets. Like the one I'm most proud of is my most recent one for the EX character Furnace from the Starve series. Like, yeah. Not only is that like my most like proud moveset that I ever made, mainly because it's my most recent, but I also learned a lot of stuff that I didn't realize about Google Docs, which I even implemented into the community docs for the What If streams here. So that was neat.
Yeah, the moveset I'm the most proud of right now is my most recent one, which is Sonic.exe, which was a Halloween special.
I'm most proud of I did a Don't Starve one, and I was very proud of that.
Starved?
I'm honestly not sure which moveset I'm most proud of. There's a couple of options that I can choose from. Well, there's enough for most proud of. The one I had the most fun with was the player character from Blade and Sorcery, the VR game. That was super fun to come up with because it's a VR game, and it's also the easiest moveset I've ever made. I got it done in like 20 minutes.
One moveset I'm both proud of but also upset at myself in is I did a Rex and Pyra / Mithra moveset, but I didn't get to post it before the announcement of Pyra and Mithra. So it's just like, oh.
Okay, you know what? One that I actually two that I actually am really proud of are two of my most recent. It's Chaos from Skylanders, which was my special 10th one, and then Shadow Mewtwo because that's my boy. And I played a lot of Pokken tournament for that, and I got really desensitized to that play style. And once I stopped playing with it, it was hard for me to go back to another fighting game.
Also,
other than a Tekken styled one.
Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab myself some dinner quick.
Okay. But quickly, can anyone let me know if I'm too close to my microphone?
Myself on the side, but I never really got to actually posting any.
Too close to your microphone? No, you sound fine.
Okay, thank you.
I haven't made a moveset in a long while.
Oh, imagine.
Thank you, Reddit Lights. Hey, BJ, always enjoyed watching these live streams. Today's my birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday to you, dude.
Happy birthday.
Hope you have a good one.
I was gonna be really...
Also, if it's your birthday, why are you giving me money? That's not how that works.
I was going to say, it's your birthday. You're giving Rolfin 1 money.
I appreciate it. It's your birthday, not my birthday.
I was gonna be really... You know what, Granite Light? I'm gonna give you money. Give me your PayPal. I'm just kidding. I don't even have PayPal on my own.
All right, everyone, empty your bank account.
Stop going to sleep.
All right, I got all of $2.
I have hundreds, but I'm currently saving for a Steam Deck.
I got 7.
I got some leftover Nintendo Switch gift cards. I could give those up.
That's actually reminded me. Another reason why I'm most proud of my furnace moveset. It won me $20 in a small little contest that one of my friends was selling.
Oh, also, okay, so Ultramix, I just stepped out for a bit. What's the stock like? It's Mettaton from Undertale.
Speaking of which, how does the stock icon for box Mettaton look? Just
It looks very good.
It looks like a box.
Good, but the squares kind of the squares
does look good.
The squares kind of look a little off for some reason, but otherwise it's good.
Well, that is just because I kind of just based it off of like.
There's no like.
I didn't really base it on a grid. I literally kind of just based it off like kind of just like how I see it.
I am kind of iffy on the buttons.
It's gonna be tiny,
but...
so I'm not that worried about it. So like, if we look at it from here,
if you're adding the M, I guess that separates everything. You don't have to add the buttons and show all that. But if you remove the M, then you might have to add actual buttons.
You know,
or the screen at least. That's what I mean.
To Michael in chat, it's a box.
It is a box.
Real.
It is indeed a box.
Boxed. Join Smash.
It's the metal checkpoint crate from.
For a slice of bread.
True, very much true. Speaking of, get ready for the next episode of What If They Were in Smash. Cracker from Iron Bread.
Real.
I am back with chicken nuggets.
Nice.
Alright, people, we're gonna make a sandbag moveset.
The ironic thing is, DJ probably wouldn't do it because like the only reason people ask for that is like Smash Flash 2.
Which, to be fair, Smash Flash 2 is a good game.
It is.
I mean,
the first one.
Not as much.
Mr. Incredible gang for life.
I just wish people.
Really
I just wish people would stop treating it like an official
no
Smash game.
To anyone who actually likes the first game.
I mean, what are you talking about? We have the fan favorite Sonic character, Blade,
and Blue.
Yeah.
And Blue. Can't forget about Blue.
You're right. I'm so sorry for the all. I'm so sorry to the 2 Blue fans.
Yeah.
I literally have no idea what that is.
It's a Sonic OC that made an appearance in Smash Flash 1.
Maple!
Maple!
Hi, Maple.
Oh.
Hello, Maple.
That.
Hello.
Hey, Maple, how you doing?
But hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
My teeth are very sore. I literally just came back from a dentist.
Ooh, I know the feeling. I currently have caries and anchors in my mouth right now.
Then why are you speaking? Get out! No, I'm just kidding. You can stay.
Okay,
I
fine.
forget to brush my teeth a lot.
No, Maple! No!
Oh no!
It's so bad. No, Maple, I'm so no, Maple, I'm
Cooper
sorry.
was talking about Jason.
You want to
No,
die?
no, I was talking about. No, I was talking about Maple. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Also, hi, Chad.
Well, I can notice.
Oh.
I find it.
That is.
God. I'm just killing people left and right, aren't I?
I can't believe Cooper's the first moderator to have a body count.
Wow.
Finally.
We have moderators
find
with
it
body
funny.
counts, but not futons.
Actually, I don't know. That honor might go to Brandon. Randomly, like Brandon, like yesterday he was playing F-Zero, and he just but Brian and I had no context of what he was playing, so he just randomly says, "Maybe I should increase my body count." We're just like, "What?" We had no context.
Let's be real though.
Platinum Rhythm 2022. Maybe I should increase my body count.
Right.
Me
Everyone knows
every day.
the Brawl fan character with the most body count is Bombat.
Real. Who is the character with the highest body count on the what if list? I actually don't know.
How did we get to this?
Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Death joke.
One of the first
Doomslayer.
that comes to mind is
Like what bodies we talking? We talking just human bodies or any bodies? Because if any bodies, it's Doomslayer.
Yeah, I'd assume anybody.
You know what? You're so right.
Yeah.
I just completely forgot just Doom existed.
Yeah.
Wow.
For some reason, I like kind of thought about like two of the Undertale characters, Flowey and Frisk during Genocide.
Yeah, but
No.
that's them. Also, there's the whole time loop thing and them killing the same people over and over again.
That's not adding anything though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the reset.
Wait, what did I miss?
I mean, just wait till Frank West gets a moveset. He has a high body count.
So, what did you miss? You missed us talking about body counts of characters.
Actually, now I think about Steven Terrarian might also be pretty high up on there.
Terrarian, yeah.
Terrarian would be.
I mean,
Terrarian, aka the one that beats Frisk.
yeah, Terrarian. I mean, Terrarian killed Chipotle. So I mean,
Chipotle, yeah.
Yeah, the Eye of Chipotle.
And then just the Moon Lord, which is Chipotle incarnate.
Chipotle 2, Chipotle harder.
Electra Boogaloo.
Chipotle Premium Edition.
Completely unrelated to Chipotle.
The unlimited pass.
Hang on, yes, no one.
We're doing that too from Demon like our series.
No one talk.
Yeah, guys, the skeleton's trying to talk.
I find it funny how the reference image BJ's using for Mettaton is the dead Mettaton.
Yeah.
Oh, see, in-game reference there is in the game.
Metacorpse.
Well, other than the battle.
I think
Battle Idol.
doesn't Mettaton also appear in like the menu like once you like after a while?
Yeah, he did, but this was just the first one I
Yes,
found,
but
and it works just fine.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Clank just brought up something. It's SpongeBob. SpongeBob unraveled the entire universe.
Oh,
Right,
you're
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
Completely
He
forgot about
literally
that.
killed everyone.
But they got better.
That's a callback.
They got better. It's not really a body count if they get better.
That's true. And like, but still.
I really
But
don't
he
know
has
if
the
anybody can beat the
potential
Doomslayer, to be honest.
Probably Terrarian.
I'd be close, I think.
What do you mean, like in body count or like in a fight?
Oh no.
Either one.
In a fight? Oh, there are several characters you can beat Doomslayer in a fight. Let me tell you.
Well, yeah. Yeah. No, I believe that.
Why the hell am I getting Nostalgia Critic in my recommended?
Don't worry about it.
I want to know.
I know he overheard us talking about Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, real.
YouTube overheard us because it's a Jimmy Neutron movie.
I'm also liking Clank. Just I know much SpongeBob knowledge. As he's smoking at that blunt.
Since we were just kind of talking about comparing other what if characters based on how strong they are, I don't really know who would be stronger between these two. Would it be Terrarian or Reimu?
Reimu.
Yeah, not Terraria, no.
We debated this before. Reimu is the most powerful character. Sorry about the burp.
Right, it's Reimu, like full-heartedly. Like Terrarian may have beaten like some nutty characters, but Toho is just stupid.
Yeah.
It is fair.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think I just thought of one character that might have a bigger body count than Doomslayer.
Who?
The Imposter. Depending. How many Among Us games have we played?
Hey, BJ.
Oh no.
Okay, so BJ, I have a funny like like a funny like life hack for a friend of mine. It's called shutting up for 5 minutes.
Am I wrong though?
No.
I mean, technically,
Maybe.
it depends on each imposter because each
If every game is independent, then
if every
probably
game is
not.
independent, then the max body count of a single imposter is what, like, 9?
Well, that's only in game. We don't know their body count outside game, so we can't really determine it.
The max amount of kills you can kill in the game, since there's 15 players.
In any which case, how do the two Mettaton icons look?
I'm not really digging the smile, honestly.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
was
the...
gonna say, I don't think the smile is that.
I was gonna say
I think
the side line thing.
replace the smile with like the metal plate on the side.
Yeah, like,
The metal plate in the lines.
Because again, like stock icons rarely ever have like mouths or something.
Yeah. Like that's something like with the flower one that you did. Like I was not.
I will say the smile does kind of make sense for Mettaton though, with how big an ego he has.
I mean,
It does,
yeah,
but
stock
still.
icon.
Yeah. Stock icons don't care if it's in character.
Yeah.
Also, chat,
It's
don't
taken
worry
me
about
so long
bots.
to like. It's
Chat-
taken me
chat-
so long to warm back up to Undertale because I beat it 16 times.
Jesus
and then
Christ,
I got
man.
so sick of it, and I had to spend like a year.
Well, yeah, you
recovering.
it 16 times.
Only 16. Only
Sounds like
16
every
times.
attempt.
Do you know how many times I've played this game for
Hang on,
for
baby.
these movesets?
I don't even want to know.
I played it 0 times.
I can say with confidence though that despite
game
that
on
I
it.
still love Undertale.
Yeah, you don't,
I love it.
I don't-
I love it now, but for a
It's a
year
fun
I was
game.
so
It's a
sick
fun
of it.
game.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for me to get sick of Undertale at all because I kind of have the hyperfixation on it.
Fair.
Whatever.
Me with Wonder Song.
That's fair.
Honestly,
You
I
were
don't know about the
lost.
plates because you can't really.
I
you
played
can-
Wander
you
Song
can-
because of
okay,
you,
real
Cooper.
quickly, you can't really have these. You can't really have like these metal lines on the side of his head without his eyeball there, because the eyeball kind of makes up a part of his plates.
What you could do is do what they do
Or
for
do you
some of
need
the other
eyebrow?
characters that have like mascara and just have like a pink circle.
No, that would look weird. I don't know about like maybe not like the top lines. I think just the metal plate on the side is fine.
But even then,
Yeah.
the metal plate on the side connects
I
to his
don't know
eye.
if you really.
Well, I mean, like you don't really. I mean, like some stock icons like miss those details, and then like they just like they still have some details, but not like its face. It's
Let
it's
me
weird.
let me confirm this. Hold on one second.
Yeah, it's weird. Like stock icons, like they're so inconsistent.
Hang on, I'll be right back again.
The main point of it
Okay.
is beyond detail, I guess.
Oh, for
Then you
example,
can't have
there's
both.
there's Incineroar's tooth. That's there, but his mouth isn't.
I mean, you can't really get too detailed
Welcome back.
since it's super small and far away. What's the point of even getting detailed? in
Well,
the first place?
not quite. His mouth is actually there. Like we see his muzzle.
Well, yeah, the muzzle is there, but like
That's a part of his mouth. So no, it still works.
Now, let
guess.
me look at other
Like there's
icons
something
real
for the
quick.
tooth to connect to.
Well, no,
Like,
like,
you bring up
it's not-
mascara, like the inklings, like eyes are like eye things aren't even there.
I mean, like the metal plate's not connected to its eye; it's connected to his face at that point.
Look at this. Look at this that I have on screen right here. It's connected to his eye.
I go, well, yeah, but like,
Stop, you're losing this fight.
I come back after having a mini
Maybe you could just.
So,
I guess something I was thinking is that you could just like remove that little like line at the top, so it just kind of makes like a box shape instead of that eye connection.
yeah, like it doesn't like, yeah, like just get rid of that bit of line where it's connected to the eye, and I think that's fine. Oh, fight on this, BJ. I'm not afraid.
Okay, I don't know what it is you're talking about with mascara or whatnot because I'm looking at every single sock icon and I'm not seeing a single one of what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Like I'm
confused
seeing
at-
plenty with like glasses or eyebrows, but like
Glasses, yeah, but not like
Yeah,
the
Bayonetta.
one I can think of having that is Bayonetta, but she doesn't have the eyeliner. She has the glasses.
He has the glasses, yeah.
yeah. So you just made that up.
No,
Whoever brought up eyeliner earlier.
Big and dirty glasses.
Whoever said that, what is wrong with you?
I could have sworn there were. I'm sorry.
Character with eyeliner.
Damien has a question. He's been asking for a while. Oh, asking for a while. He says, "Where do y'all post your personal movesets? Is there like a
we-
channel, a link?"
Sometimes
mine
in
almost.
Which one?
Wants to go first.
in okay. Okay. I will speak first, real quick. In BJ's server, there is a channel specifically for posting Smash concepts we have, including like movesets we make. Some people in this chat right now, they have YouTube series for their movesets. That is where you can find theirs.
I'm just kidding.
And as for the others, I don't know.
For me, I either post mine on Twitter or Tumblr. Usually
I just
Tumblr.
animate.
Yeah.
I
Omega.
post mine on YouTube. I've been doing it for like the last 2 years.
Yeah. Omega T. Never.
Never. Yeah.
He's asking
they're
will Raw Fan 1 get a move set? Never.
Never.
Like factually never.
Never.
At least on this series.
At least by BJ himself.
Sad.
Unless
Said
if
that
Brawl
people-
Fan 1 gets put in a video game as a character.
It's sad that people actually request him on my
Actually, hold
moveset
on.
series.
Is
No,
They should
BJ, I
request
got a
Billy
question.
Tron
What's
instead.
up?
is there like since there's a rule but that real people can't get movesets, is there a difference between your caricature on your channel to you, or
Well,
are you just the same?
That's different from like Angry Video Game Nerd, where that's a character, whereas BJ's profile picture is like a representation of him.
And even then, it's just a head.
Man's got a body.
We
had
did
a little detail.
We did come up with the realization that WWE characters are technically eligible for this.
At least some.
Like the only
Like
the only time
Undertaker?
BJ character there has had body was in Tails' moveset when he was like talking to the comment section about Tails having a spin dash.
Wasn't it
I was just about to mention that.
Yeah, wasn't there also like that podcast that BJ officially showed up in, and Cooper, you were like the artist for?
I
before
did,
they-
yeah, but I made up the body. I just made
Fair
something up.
enough. Yeah, and then that podcast.
I mean, if you want to get super technical, that caricature that I use in my icon kind of is used in like certain arts. Like back when I used to make thumbnails for Spiffy Needle gigs.
Yeah. So technically,
All right.
yes, he
this
does
is
have a
my
body.
compromise to keep the lines. How does it look?
I think it's fine.
Personally, I don't really like it, but you know what? We'll
I
go
think
with
it's
it so we can make this go by quicker, so we can get to SpongeBob.
I'm okay with it.
It's pretty better. the eye. It does kind of bother me.
I like the
I'm not
eye.
gonna
The
lie,
eye seems
but
fine.
Whatever.
Because like I'm looking at the stock icons, there are some characters that have like that if their eye is like a huge prominent part of their body, it shows the shape of their eye but with no pupil. Like
Yeah.
like ignoring Sonic, like some of the Koopalings have that.
I mean,
We also have Rob
Kirby.
eyes.
Kirby has it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kirby has his eyes.
K-Roll.
Zombie and Enderman have eyes.
Okay, you got
Okay,
me.
good.
All right, GG.
Meta Knight
okay,
has his
two-
eyes.
To play devil's
Hold on,
advocate,
hold on.
Minecraft zombies don't have eyes as far as I'm aware. Like I think that's
It's
pretty-
They
eye
have, like,
sockets.
yeah.
No. I think the Minecraft zombie does. No, does it?
No, the black is eye sockets. They're not actual eyes.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's in character for Mettaton to also keep his eyes because.
All right, the stage,
Yeah.
Mettaton stage, right?
Yeah.
What else could it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the doc we suggested an idea for
Hotel.
I mean, yes, but like for the
The,
document.
the
that's what we
hotel?
have,
You
and-
mean the
It could
one of
be
the
the
few
hotel.
places in the game where you don't even fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just there to put on a show at the hotel.
Yeah. But yeah, with the
there are
document,
plenty of places in Smash where you don't fight in the actual games,
yeah, that's a point.
like Smashville.
True.
I hope you
That's
don't
true.
fight in Nintendo.
Well, you
because
also
it's
don't
not
fight
a
in,
room.
in
I mean, what is
Animal
the
Crossing at all.
Mettaton stage?
It's like the stage that you perform. Like the document that we had.
The core.
Eh.
The
Yeah, like for the,
the
is where you
core.
find
Well,
Mettaton.
for the document.
No, that's right. I'm
Maybe.
wrong.
Okay, I mean.
But like the
Well,
stage
you
is just like a
fight,
black void.
Well, no. It's that red
No.
stage
No.
where
Yeah.
where
Could be,
where
yeah, the
the
red
fight's
stage
technically taking
and-
place.
Oh, you're right.
Like I'm trying to explain the thing, like what he's had suggested in the document, like what the idea is, because like we have links for it and stuff like that, so you probably won't see it. But like essentially, it's like the flat like surface, like when you first confront Mettaton, but you know how like it raises up and stuff like that. The stage like kind of raises itself upwards, like actually
gotta
making
find,
it
like,
so
a
like
good
there's
image of
glass
it,
stones
hold
on the
on.
sides.
I-
And
That's what I was trying to say.
it eventually
just-
it eventually like raises up to like it'd probably be like a technically a Smash original thing, but it would actually be like a Mettaton like stage essentially like that, like performance kind of stage. Then eventually would lower
mean-
back down to the original spot.
Well,
Actually, I just had a fun idea. The random puzzle trap as a stage.
I was
Okay.
I was thinking it could be the lab because I mean Alphys or Alphys doesn't have enough for like a moveset, I wouldn't imagine. So you'd probably want to give the lab to like Mettaton if you were gonna give it to anyone.
So what I
Maybe I'm wrong on
see-
that, but
I see people saying the hotel, Hotland, the core, and I even see Mettaton Studio on there. That's what I'm seeing. See, most people are saying Hotlands.
Personally,
all of these make sense.
Personally, I think
I
the most-
guess okay, but I do like the
Personally-
rising stage better.
Okay, I'm back. What chapters did I miss?
We're Mettaton stage.
What are we fussing about?
Mettaton stage. We've just been
what
throwing around
Mettaton
ideas.
stage should be.
Either
Because
Mettaton's actual stage where you meet him for his boss fight, MTT Studios, the Mettaton Hotel, Hotland, Alphys's lab.
Nice.
And
Why are there so many spots
one
for
thing
you?
I suggested was the random puzzle trap.
It doesn't seem like a lot of
I-
people want that.
Yeah, I figured.
my opinion, I think that the
It'd be miserable to play on.
Exactly.
I don't know about the.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I like the
hotel.
hotel.
I think it'd be like a fun. It's like a fun serenic location.
And also, like,
Plus, then we get
I'm gonna go ahead and stick to his rising stage because in my head anyway, I'm imagining the idea that it may look very simple when in gameplay right before the fight, but remember what kind of happens during the fight, and imagine that being implemented to the stage, like to the stage.
Yeah, like,
There's
that's what I'm
only
thinking,
one
so,
thing
yeah.
logically that I'm actually against now. So if the stage is rising, if you fall off the cliff, wouldn't the stage rise above the character that's falling?
I don't think physics.
That's mostly that's mostly just like a what's the word
Aesthetic.
No, it's the same kind of deal that happened with Banjo's stage as it spins.
Oh, it's like
yeah.
oh, ew.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah,
I
where
guess
it's like
it's nothing
it's mostly
more
just
than
there for for visuality, but it doesn't actually affect the fighting.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
nothing
also-
more I
I
can
guess-
imagine.
Alright. Otherwise, yeah, I think that stage
I
could
guess
work.
it would be similar to like this, like the F-Zero stages, like for example the the one that goes to the right. I forgot one that was
Big
that
Blue?
Big Blue. Yeah. Like technically, like in actuality, you should whenever a character jumps, they should like go flying away, but they kind of stay stationary.
Or Umbo Croc Tower, where it's falling down, but you don't.
Yeah, that too.
go
Actually,
slower.
At most,
I remember
most
back in
suggested-
back in Melee, I used to love playing on Big Blue because I always found it so funny. Like whenever like I would someone like a Pokemon that would fly, and then as soon as they come out, you just see them like zoom to the left, like immediately.
All I can think about is just Brawl Big Blue, put on bunny ears as Sonic, and just run along the track.
All right. In any which case, what are we doing for Mettaton's classic mode?
Well, if I could just quickly say a thing I've been trying to say.
Hold on.
Be like.
Yeah, Jason has something.
Yeah, I've been trying to say this like for the stage for a bit. Like possible idea, like as it's raising on, maybe like on the sides, like you know, like the gusts of wind items they can put on in like stage build and stuff like that. Maybe you can have a similar effect, but even then, I don't even think it's that needed. All right, there. Got a chance to say that now.
Sorry about that.
I don't know what it's gonna be, but I like Tom Jackson's name for it in the chat. Drama.
Shit.
All right. First off, thank you, Charo. Attack of the Killer Robot fights robots. Don't think we have enough robots.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, he only thinks about himself, right?
now.
I think it'd just be funny.
Robin,
if
Mega
it
Man.
was just Mettaton, just over and over.
That would get kind of boring.
Okay, hold on. wait.
Someone says Lights, Camera, Action fights the most popular characters. We've actually already done that one for Mimikyu.
I was gonna say the Mettaton Variety Hour and base each fight after the various encounters with him. So like something based off of a game
there
show, a cooking show, a news show.
I don't really know how we would do that.
And now I think about it, I was going to suggest the enemies you start fighting after you go up the core.
I don't know, because again, that goes back to the referencing thing. Like I keep saying this, I don't want to do just direct references. We gotta avoid that if we can. I see in the doc that you guys suggested horde battles. We kind of already took that one for for Crazy Dave.
The comments real quick.
I actually have one funny idea, and I'm curious if we have enough characters for this. What if we just fight? What if he just fights characters with strong or really, really just sexy legs?
Yes.
That's what
Yeah,
a bunch
do
of
that.
people also there's Good Helmet Jr. Hapstabluch's Dream fights characters that represents different types of TV shows. So like Little Macamese are sports, Kazuya's the news, Banjo-Kazooie are wildlife documentaries.
Why is Kazuya the news? Am I missing something?
I don't quite get that one myself.
Yeah, it's a chapter in the Tekken lore.
I think it's because of the business too.
Oh, that's probably right.
Yeah, I like the leg idea.
I like
Could also
legs,
do
yeah.
him as
Yeah, I like the leg idea too.
politics.
I was thinking of one. I was thinking of one, but like it's only because I love the name I had for it. So it's basically like I don't know if there's enough characters for it, but I also love the leg idea. It's like fighting characters that are like entertainers. I don't know if we have enough.
No, we don't. If we look through it, let me see. Captain Falcon kind of counts as an entertainer because he's a professional race car driver, so that's an entertainer.
Yes.
Little Mac is an entertainer. He's a professional boxer. He boxes for a living. He does that.
That's two characters.
Would you count Min Min because like the arm?
Fire Emblem for anime.
I'd count
Min
Min. But at that point, we're seeing sports. We're just watching sports.
Yeah.
We don't really have anyone on the roster that's just straight up like an actor or at the very least a full-time actor. I'm gonna stick to the legs one because I'm just looking at even if we don't have anyone with a bunch of stylish legs, we do have a lot of very strong kickers or a lot of very strong jumpers.
Yeah.
So
going with your idea, you have to add Bayonetta.
You know, Bayonetta has to be the final
final boss.
The entire reason why I came up with the entertainers one is because the name I come up with was just that showbiz baby.
I still support that. I still support that for the title for this. That's showbiz, baby.
I will say though, it's a shame we don't have Chun-Li in the game because then she would be the final boss instead of Bayonetta.
True.
Yeah.
I think that it'd be funny for the name like. I know there's like a thing where like during like the quiz part of Mettaton's fight, there's like certain like things where like if you could like compliment Mettaton's legs. I think maybe one of the possible like answers for that could be the title.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
What are some of those answers?
Pop quiz.
Is that or it can be the quote that he says when he loses his legs? He says, "Who needs arms when we have legs?"
Well,
or with legs like these.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of just like that. Legs like these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Harold saying, "Don't skip leg day."
A leg above the rest. Michael, never skip leg day.
Oh, that's basically Charo. Like
leg up on the competition.
That's a must.
Yeah, I think legs like these works the best.
Yeah. Also, since we're at it now, the boxing title has to be like the Underground's #1 entertainer or something like that.
Let me look at what the document has.
If it's Murder Robot, change it. That's lame.
It's not.
It probably
Good.
isn't as great, but what about the Hotland Hot Star?
Shouldn't it just be metal and magic? Because that's what the robots are made of in Undertale.
That actually sounds good. I kind of like that one actually.
Yeah.
Metal and magic.
So Mettaton's like
Oh, yeah,
for
that was right.
for the documents because we have Mettaton and EX. Unless you're looking at them now, DJ.
Yeah.
Someone said Lego my ego.
That's funny, but no. Like Metal and Magic is good, but like I feel like if a character has a title, we should go with that. And like, cause like I get like Metal Magic like, is what they're made out of, but like that's lame.
Well, what's Mettaton's title?
I guess lame is not the right way because his title is like #1 like entertainer.
Yeah,
and
it's
the
kind of
Underground.
straightforward.
It's something like that. Like yeah, it's straightforward, but like I don't
#1
know.
celebrity.
That yeah.
Also, I feel like that's kind of long.
We have
No.
Wenday. We have Wenday that said Hotland Hottie.
Hotland Hottie. like this is gonna change. No, I won't say it. Never mind. Shadow Spawn. Oh yes.
Yeah, that's one of the things that they have in the document. Like it's a program for perfection or oh yes, and then there's the one for EX, which is a legendary performer, which is something that someone in the live chat for the Mettaton episode actually said, and I'm like, I'm putting that down because it's fucking amazing. Sorry.
You know,
sorry.
freaking Jason language.
I'm sorry. I have sinned.
Filter.
You know what it smells like? You know what it smells like? Smells like Mettaton.
Okay, like
Smells like
yeah,
egg.
like
Do you mean?
Oh, congrats on tier 11.
Nigga, I don't know what he said now.
Tier 1.
Or tier 1. My dyslexic brain saw the exclamation mark as another one.
It's fine. But I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, SSYPG.
Oh no, SSYPG Plus, you're gonna torture us all. I'm just kidding. I know this guy personally. So I have the right to make fun of this guy.
for real.
We all know who this guy is for certain reasons.
I like how
Subterranean
I
celebrity.
like how you have to stay stylish, just so.
I still like
Yeah,
Metal
that's a
and
good
Magic.
sounding one. Subterranean celebrity.
I like the Underground's #1 star, and then like just in parentheses only.
I like it. I think it's just too long.
Oh, no, there's longer. There's longer.
Really?
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
there's
because I'm
there's
just thinking
Wario's.
too. If this is Mettaton we're talking about, and if his name, if something is going to be like, displayed on a big screen for a huge
That's
audience to
true.
see, he's gonna want it to be something flashy.
That's
true.
The most fantabulous person in the underground ever.
It just covers up the entire thing. Like, it covers up his render and stuff.
I still can't believe they called Kirby the Pink Demon. That's so funny.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not wrong.
It's cute.
Oh, I'm gonna waste my time and look up Mettaton quotes. I know where to find some. I won't
Yeah,
have
but-
to
wiki.
to read them all.
But yeah, no, like there are some like long boxing titles. Like isn't Wario's pretty long?
I don't know.
I don't know what it
Lee's
is. I
pretty
don't know
long.
any of them other than
Running God
Kirby.
of Death.
Let me go look
What
it
is-
up.
What is that? ARS?
Something.
I don't know what that means.
It's a type of currency.
Oh yeah, it's a currency.
Glamorously and deadly robot. I get it, but
It doesn't sound right, and I don't know why.
Wario, there you go.
Oh,
What's
they're
your
already
boxing
sold out
title,
on
Wario?
the Pokemon keychains. Dang.
Doesn't he say he was like a human, not a cat, a human eradication robot in the Neo fight? I think he says that.
I don't know. I never played Genocide, to be
But
honest.
I think that was Mettaton's original
Didn't have the heart.
purpose.
Yeah, it wasn't. That also
Valid.
doesn't really fit the theme.
I'm googling it. ARS, like I'm finally putting this to rest. ARS is the currency in Argentina.
Huh.
So now we know where Char is from.
My friend's
Congratulations.
from Argentina.
Nice.
Okay, if I were a boxing ring title in the Smash Bros. Wiki, where would I be?
Okay, I'm looking at all the currently existing ones. Yeah, some of the long ones that I'm noticing here, like we got Pokemon Trainers, which wants to be the very best.
It's not too long.
Ike's is the radiant hero of legend. Lucina is warrior from a doomed future.
That's pretty long.
Game & Watch, master of 2 dimensions. Pit, captain of Lady Palutena's guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there are some long
It
ones.
seems
Yeah,
like the
Wario,
longest ones are around-
Wario, scoundrel
At
with
this
a
point-
scoundrel with a fart of gold.
Seems the
I don't
longest
think
is
the life
6 words.
really matters.
Guys love that one.
It seems the longest titles are 6 words long.
Yeah. So
Alright, well, at least we know a limit.
Yeah.
don't
I
know.
stand by, at least for EX's form, legendary performer. That's still really good to me.
I think we could like contribute like #1's like the Underground's #1 celebrity, but like make it more Mettaton, like the Underground's #1 fabulous like solo.
That's going
like
a little
fabulous
too
in
far. That's
all,
a
in
little
all
too much.
caps.
That's a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just saying the Underground's #1
Star of
celebrity
the
is enough.
Underground. Keep it simple.
I think just the Underground's #1 celebrity is enough.
Yeah.
I was
Honestly,
about
shouldn't
to
it be
say,
star
if you want
instead of
something
celebrity?
really simple,
Maybe I'm wrong.
then just do your #1 star. I don't know. If you want something really, really basic.
Well,
feel like
that's the
celebrity is too
idea, but
much.
We're that desperate.
no, like if we want to go basic, save that for another character. Mettaton is not. Mettaton is not one.
Mettaton's not
basic.
basic.
That's the only
Yeah.
thing.
Mettaton would not want that. like Mettaton would be the kind of person to see a basic boxing title and be like, "This is the best you can give me."
Yeah, like
Mettaton's the kind of guy that would keep asking for
Work under these
revisions.
conditions.
Yeah, like here's the thing: is Mettaton basic? That's the same thing as asking, "Do fish moo?"
No, they don't.
The answer is no.
Imagine Mettaton.
The
actually
ocean
gets into
disappears
Smash.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
my wrist is getting a little bit sore, so I'm gonna go ahead and do SpongeBob, and we're gonna call it there.
Okay.
Fair. My
You know,
boy.
Every
So,
time.
on that note, I'm actually going to head out now and let someone else join, I guess, because I think Ray said she'd come back after Mettaton.
Oh yeah.
So, you all have a great day. Thank you for having me on your stream. And my final message to the people: play Dragalia Lost. It only has less than a month to live.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
All right, kick him out.
Okay, cool. Got him. I would have been quicker, but I don't want to be mean.
You're already mean to Ray.
If there's an open space.
Okay, after what happened with Cross, I'm scared to be mean.
And he already knows the personal jokes because they were friends.
Also, yeah, SpongeBob Stock Icon should be really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna save you the trouble. Given your current stance with when it comes to battlegrounds, don't bother with the one in the document. It's just like the fights are in reference to the bosses of Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm proud of like the ideas we had for that, but I mean, given your stance right now, so yeah.
Here's a question about okay, sorry, but like since we're getting close to like kind of wrapping up SpongeBob Stock Icon, like should the pants be there?
I don't think you need to
I
be.
think so.
I think just the yellow square, kind of the squiggly square, maybe with just with holes on it, I think is pretty telling.
Yeah, I think like the squiggly square, the holes, and maybe the nose. The nose is a pretty like prominent part of his like character. Design.
I say just make it like a
Maybe the mouth with the two buck teeth.
No, I don't think the teeth. The teeth would look really weird without the smile.
Yeah, I think basically just making it a sponge probably works. Like I would probably go with the pants personally, but
I think this is a case where it's like even if it's tiny, this character is so iconic. People just need to see this, and this is enough. Like
Actually, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Given like the alts that you made, should there be anything else with the
hat? Remember, they're all hats. It would just be different hats on his head. That's it.
Fair enough. All
right. We could also include his. Sorry, no one, but we could also include his freckles, but I don't know if that'll be.
I can see what that looks like, but yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
They're really tiny is the thing, so I'm not even sure if they'd be that noticeable.
Well, like you can make them more noticeable without like changing too much about them, you know. Like they're an entirely different color. They're red. They'd pop out.
Okay, so I've been saving this idea for the series icon ever since this stream released. What if we make the series icon jellyfish?
Hold that thought.
Yeah. What I kind of thought it
What
was
about-
a pineapple.
Yeah, what about pineapple?
I don't know. I personally say the. Okay, yeah.
Or
those are
even
really
his
small,
hat.
actually.
Okay, I'm not the only one
like,
that thinks
what if
that. I just noticed.
What if
I
the
see
first
people
lyric
like the
suggesting it
Krabby
as well.
Patty.
What if the first lyric in
Yeah,
the-
I do like that.
Pineapple appears in the first lyric of the theme song. After all, like
I was thinking. I was thinking one of the flower clouds.
Yeah, that's what we have in the document.
Oh yeah, no, that's more appropriate.
I have a slightly different idea for the icon. I'm thinking the Nickelodeon splat symbol.
Here's the problem with that. That's Nickelodeon.
That's a long
That's
story.
more just general
No,
Nickelodeon.
like here's the thing, BJ. Are you counting SpongeBob as a SpongeBob rep or a Nicktoons rep?
That's kind of the weird. That's kind of the hard part because he's appeared as kind of both.
Yeah. Okay, but like
technically both.
Well, we also gotta like consider the possibility of like possibly like we are going to get more Nicktoons reps if people like vote for them, like request for them. So
Well,
like,
I guess
I
my
feel like
argument to
they
that
would-
is my argument to that as well is like, considering how rare non-video game characters are on this channel, the likelihood of me doing a second SpongeBob character is so low.
It's low, but it's not impossible.
Yeah,
Not
even
impossible,
then, too.
but more than but
vote for this for that one?
it is not only very low, it's more likely that heck, honestly, doing a second Nicktoons character is also very low.
I mean, even then, but still, like they're like the series that just have like one character still have like their own like series icon that represents their series and not like the brand. So
Yeah, like for example, like whenever you get around to Spider-Man in 7 years, like is he gonna be just the Marvel series or Spider-Man series?
And I was thinking that's a hard call. I really don't know on that one. More than likely, more than likely Marvel.
Personally, when it comes to Spider-Man, I'm thinking Spider-Man, but
to be
especially when it
to
comes
be
to
honest,
SpongeBob, I think it's the SpongeBob
in
series,
my
not the next series.
in my opinion, I feel like SpongeBob should just represent SpongeBob, not.
I agree.
Is there a single series icon that represents the company?
Yeah, there is.
There's
What?
Yeah,
Which one?
The Nicktoon splat symbol.
no, like
No, we're talking
in
about in
Smash.
Smash.
No, in Smash.
Oh, in Smash.
I don't think there is.
No, there's not.
You want to, if you want to.
There was actually there was one.
There was Snake before.
There was one. The Foxhound symbol, because that represented more of Kojima's company than it did Metal Gear.
Yeah.
True, though that also then got changed.
That got changed not because it was a bad symbol, but because of what happened with Kojima.
Yeah.
What happened with Kojima? That I missed.
Well, he got nixed from Konami because Konami was making bad decisions.
Fair.
Basically, everything that happened with PT.
Hey,
We still on the icon, the stock icon. Lost track.
No, this is pretty much the stock icon right here. Just a sponge. It's like even though it's very simple, it's kind of just shapes. You look at this and your first thought is SpongeBob.
I still think we could. I still think we could include the nose because I don't know. That's a personal thing.
Yeah,
It could
I'm
be-
fine about it personally.
Like the nose and the smile. I think.
Not the smile. Not the smile. We don't need
I
the
don't think
smile.
it's necessary.
Nah, I don't think it is.
Right now, it reminds me of Faceless SpongeBob. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like completely dehydrated SpongeBob. Yeah.
No.
No, not that. Like Faceless
No,
SpongeBob.
it's from a creepypasta, but I don't want to get into it here.
Yeah, Creepypasta was also referenced in the Redness
Well,
7
I mean,
mod.
completely dehydrated Sponge. Like
It
when
wasn't mainly
SpongeBob
made-
loses all of his water, and like what happened in the movie, he turns into.
Well,
an
yeah,
old-
but we're
I thought you
talking
were
about
talking
a
about
different
like.
thing. We're talking about a different thing called Faceless SpongeBob. It's a Creepypasta.
I thought you were talking about like when he's in Sandy's dome without. The
There's
helmet.
too many references
That
here.
is what he's talking about.
There's too
No,
much
he's
to
not. He's
SpongeBob.
no, he's
Also appears from that.
Also, unrelated. I just noticed the Monster Hunter icon. I am so sorry you had to draw that, BJ.
I mean, he traced it, so
It was mostly
It took a
traced,
while.
so don't feel. It was mostly traced, so I made it easier on
Yeah,
myself.
you're-
So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Tracing itself is nice.
Clank said the SpongeBob doodle in the logo. Maybe. Also, actually, you know what? I thought something. If there were to be a character to represent Nickelodeon, it would be SpongeBob. So like I feel like he would have like his own series icon.
I'll go ahead and just make it the Skyflower because that is something we see not only in his logo, but simply
Like,
because
it's-
so many
it's
people
also
are
just
saying
it's
the
also just very
Skyflower.
simple. So
Yeah,
I'm not
like,
too
lots of people are saying
worried
it.
about it.
Yeah, like lots of people are saying it's in like basically every episode. I think it's pretty synonymous for SpongeBob.
It is, yeah.
So
I'll use this one.
aren't those
BJ?
sunflowers? Aren't those like Skyflowers also like a collectible in the games? So
I was
wouldn't
thinking that too. Yeah.
It's like the shape of it is.
The shiny objects, you mean?
Yeah, the shinies.
Hey, BJ, your music is
Yeah.
off.
So since
Is the music off? Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep losing track
The
of it.
music
like-
is off. You're right.
I to say
Why does it
that
keep doing
many
this?
times. Many attempts, and I finally got it. Saying the music
And
is off.
Yeah, I have the stream muted, so I don't hear it.
Yes, Sam.
I mean, what the chat is saying, it is off.
Fair enough.
All right,
Well,
it should be back on now.
It wasn't.
Thank you,
I don't
chat.
know.
I'm not
I have
chat.
the actual stream muted, so.
You know, why aren't there flowers in the sky?
Well, it's an ocean, so more than
This is
likely,
SpongeBob.
more than likely they could just be like
No
something
question.
like floating on top of the surface.
Yeah.
This is kind of sad.
They have
Did you guys?
fire underwater.
Did you guys hear
How
that
can
they
they
found?
have water underwater?
They found trash at like the deepest part of the ocean.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
It's kind of sad.
I turned on my camera by mistake.
Ooh, whoopsies.
Doesn't matter. People have seen my face before.
I haven't.
On like live streams I've done, but
Your
that's
volume
it.
is too low now.
My volume?
Oh, people
Yeah,
are
your
complaining now. I think the music is too loud. I think that's the problem. I'm assuming. I'm not in.
Jason.
Hello,
it's
hello,
not making
hello.
me Cry.
It's showing the levels are showing like. Hold on.
Aquaman's grave. Oh.
It's just the music that's really low.
Hello.
Oh no.
We have
It's
SS
you.
Flight PT.
Hello,
I can turn it up.
everyone. Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
I told
Bro,
you
we're
in
doing
there because you were
SpongeBob?
like in their sleep channel. For a while.
I know. I told him to go in there because he was telling me to put him there.
Maniac White because I
Like, how do I do this? How do I do?
Because you're not a mod is the thing.
Why am I not a mod? I'm just kidding.
Well, that's just the thing. Like we're the ones that drag people in.
Thank you.
I'm a mod precious. I'm just kidding.
Ben Bingham. Great Neptune.
Wow.
Great Neptune. No.
Great Neptune. What are we going to do?
I would ask here.
No.
I would ask who here could do a SpongeBob impression, but the entire call would like.
That would. No.
Every-
Okay.
Like if
Hey, thank you
everyone
for the
just,
90 again.
if everyone just starts doing SpongeBob laughs, I am purging this place.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no,
What was that? What was that, Maple?
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
can't do a SpongeBob. Sorry, what?
They would cry.
She was taking Tara for the 90 ARS.
Oh no, I was just thinking Charlo 45 for the 90, even though
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I
know how
said.
much that is in USA.
That's what I said.
Currency.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Moving on.
The chum bucket lab? No, that's not SpongeBob. That's Plankton.
That'd be a
I feel like the easiest thing
I
to do
see
is
someone
just
suggest,
jellyfish
Krusty
fields.
Krabs.
Jellyfish fields.
Oh, how about SpongeBob
Yeah.
Top?
Yeah. We
Like,
in the document we have it as Bikini Bottom. It's just like a traveling stage. So like it would
That's
be
SpongeBob's
different
home.
places. But
Let's do SpongeBob's house.
Shouldn't it be the
What about the Krusty
The-
Krab?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the Cookie Crab, let's go!
I forgot the name for some reason.
there are several areas we can go with for SpongeBob. There are too many places.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
and that's
like-
why, and that's why I'm choosing jellyfish fields.
fair enough.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because if
Yeah.
you do some sort of inside place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
doesn't
does. It
work.
really does.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Oh,
Oh,
you mean the
yeah,
field.
that's right.
Yeah. I think that's part of the reason why we decided to make it in the document a traveling stage, technically.
Okay. Let's see.
Also, Cooper, I just remembered a thing.
What?
Who are you? You know, I've worked at Krusty Krab for months. I haven't seen you. I worked the night shift.
I work the night
You must
shift.
work the day shift.
A night shift.
Coming for you.
Thank you, Light Arrow. Thank you, Light Arrow Broly.
Thank you, Lythera Broly.
Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you
Oh,
and
you
me.
watch him too, huh?
I love Lythera.
Hey, yo, Maple, dab me up. Dab me up. Dab me up. Dab me up. Dab me up.
For the culture.
For the
There's
culture.
a pickle in there with the waves.
What do you mean?
I feel like VJ right now is just like Light Arrow himself. Like whenever the guys just dab up.
He's
Good.
just standing there.
True.
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
So very menacingly.
Very menacingly.
I
Moving on
would
from that
continue.
meme.
I would continue to talk as Broly, but A, that would get really annoying, and B, my throat would probably like murk itself.
I kind of just got an idea for the classic route if we're taking ideas for
Squidward.
those.
Hold.
Has this idea been done? Hungry characters, because like
Yes.
it kind of represents.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It was either. I think it was Kirby's. Like Kirby's was gourmet related.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we haven't suggested.
I was just thinking. I was just like thinking that as like in reference to the first episode, since SpongeBob had to like make like a bunch of Krabby Patties for all those fish.
Yeah.
Characters who are like happy. I don't know.
Yeah, we had the hungry idea for bread as well.
Smiles on their faces, actually.
I'm a goofy goober.
Good Homer Jr. Protect the secret formula. Repeatedly fight a small green Robin that was occasionally accompanied by a Rob in different scenarios while protecting a small light blue Mega Man.
Light small blue Mega Man. I think I have an idea for Patrick.
Like the most like because like this is
I think I have an idea for Patrick.
We don't
I
have
don't know.
Patrick, so.
Yeah.
Stormy.
We don't know what we're doing.
Oh, like, as like a representation.
I mean, sure, maybe if we did something with Patrick, but
Like here's the thing, like I know like obviously BJ you don't care for the idea of reference spaces, but for fourth party characters it almost feels like it's kind of one of the main things you gotta do because like we don't have fourth parties. You know what I'm
SpongeBob
saying?
fights the edgiest, most adult characters.
Oh God!
SpongeBob
Watch your
SquarePants,
profanity.
Rated mature.
Rated.
Is there a character in Smash that almost looks like a Aquaman?
I don't think Captain Falcon.
Yeah, the closest we're gonna get is probably Falcon.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Does Ken have an orange belt?
I
think he does.
He could.
I think
Does he not?
He
think
could
Ryu
just.
does.
He could just fight yellow characters.
Oh yeah, that's right because he's yellow. That's right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
characters are actually.
I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your first clue?
Okay. Wait, hold on.
See, we gotta have Pikachu, Pichu.
No. Nightbot, you ruined. Nightbot, you ruined it. Okay, so Bloomin, he came up with one. I only like it mainly because of the title. It's crap. Where is it? There it is. Goofiest Goober. SpongeBob fights other silly, cute, and stupid characters.
I like that. I like that.
I mean, I kind of said that. I said like happy characters.
Kind of already have that.
Yeah, you
Oh
can.
yeah, that's right.
Done.
Yeah.
Who stole the goofiest Goober from my boy?
All right.
Jibanyan.
If we are
Oh
going,
yeah, Japan.
Bless America.
Only fights characters that are considered cute or precious.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
oh, I was gonna suggest Wario to be in there.
Crap.
That's why I'm saying like, we'll just go with him fighting yellow characters. There's plenty of yellow characters.
It's appropriate.
Yellow.
I mean, if it's anyone.
It could even be like, yeah, if there's not enough of you, we could have yellow alts as well, like yellow Kirby or yellow Inkling.
Fights cooks. Do we have enough cooks?
We got.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we do.
We got. Pichu. We got Pac-Man.
All I know who cook is Pyra. I don't know.
Pyra
yeah,
can
she does
cook.
cooking Zizzy too. Yeah,
Sora
that's right.
technically cooks, but
Again,
only when the rat's
what's
on his
it called?
head.
No. The only person that actually cooks is Mr. Game & Watch with one of his. I don't
Hey,
remember
Duke is
which
special.
move. I don't.
Kirby.
Yeah,
Grizzly's
Kirby.
the only character with an R-rated
Min-Min.
cooking show.
Min.
Oh, Min, yeah, she does run a ramen shop. Well,
Link.
True.
Link.
does she cook the ramen herself?
I think so.
I
think
think
so.
so.
She works
Always
there.
a ramen shop.
So the characters who actually cook.
Yeah, wait, so,
I'm sorry,
Some of
Michael,
Kirby.
sorry,
Oh
Michael
yeah,
Bean.
Kirby can cook because he has the ability to cook. Yeah, that's right.
Remember him, bro? He goes like.
Again.
Yeah,
Link.
Michael Bean, Walter White me. He's out
okay,
of
wait, hold on. Yeah, Milk Seed
Wait,
just brought up a
Steve.
good point.
Steve.
Like,
And
Oh yeah, Steve.
Like,
That's
come on.
right.
Milk Seed just came up with like a interesting question. Who else yellow? There's Pac-Man, there's Pikachu, there's Pichu.
Oreo,
not
Min Min.
including the
Oreo, Min Min.
Oreo,
I want to say Min Min's
Lucas?
yellow. Mainly.
Well,
She's
Her hair is yellow, but
Min Min has yellow, but like that's not her main color, other than unlike Pac-Man, the chews, like the electric rodents.
It's
Just make it all Pikachu's.
Isabel,
Isabel, yeah, she is yellow.
Isabel.
also for this best.
Wait, the villager.
Yeah, because of New
which
Horizons
one?
actually.
Wait, is there an alt like that?
Are you talking about the?
I haven't played Animal Crossing.
If you're talking about the cook thing, because like thanks to the new update or the latest update for New Horizons, yeah, they did actually add cooking. So.
Yummy.
Then I suggest the Minecraft Steve because you can cook in that game.
I feel like the yellow characters works better though. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
I guess so.
You know what? Hold on. While we were talking, guys, while we were talking, BJ put down fighters who cook.
Yay!
Cook games. That's the Fry Cook games. Yeah, that's good.
Wait. If we're doing characters that are yellow, I have a name for it. Yellow as a sponge.
Yeah,
that's good. But we're doing Fry Cook games. BJ, stop looking so smug. Stop looking so smug.
I was just curious to see how long it would take for you guys to notice.
I noticed everyone was talking.
I saw you typing.
Like I was gonna try and say like for a name for that being just I'm ready, but
okay.
people were talking over it.
Someone in the chat for a boxing title: Goofball, Wingnut, Knucklehead, and Expositron.
Yeah, we have a lot of ideas in the document.
I just
I'll say
got
that.
There are plenty for SpongeBob. Like there's I'm Ready, Goofy Goober.
Rock.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm Ready would be the most iconic.
Yep.
Employee of the month. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Employee of the Month, but I feel like if we're going for something iconic, we should do I Am Ready.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
I'm ready. Like there are with a character like this, there are several options. Like there are so many options, and like none of them are bad.
So I guess we should go with the most famous quote.
Here,
I'm thinking I'm ready.
No, I know the most famous one.
What is it?
Yeah, I'll type it in because this is the one we're going with.
I type
Absorbent and yellow and porous. Someone in the chat just said absorbent, yellow, and porous.
You can even throw on the.
That's what people describe me.
What? What does that mean? What?
What do you mean?
That's safe for this channel.
Cat.
Okay.
I have no idea what that was supposed to mean, for the record.
Yeah, I was about to say
it's like made sense to me.
Okay,
like,
absorbent, yellow, and porous is he? Yeah.
But yeah, like Timber, I was about to say like, dude, this isn't like SNG. Like, what are you implying?
I have no clue.
Wait, hold on. Hey, so you remember like an hour ago, whenever whenever we were talking about Death Battle for like 50 minutes? Yeah, Elf in chat. You guys talk Death Battle without me? Stop just me with this absolute slap in the face.
Guys.
Alrighty, with that said, everyone, like this we are going to call it because my wrist is aching a little bit today for some reason, but this is probably because I was already drawing earlier before I started the stream. Honestly, if I'm perfectly honest, actually, the stream was kind of just the stream was kind of just like a random last minute decision from me because tomorrow I was planning on streaming tomorrow, but I also want to do another Temtem stream on my Swift and Needle Geeks channel. I want to try to get that done before Pokemon Scarlet Violet come out. And Brian told me that his only good day is tomorrow for Friday, so I figured I'd stream today.
Go over to that channel if you want to hear BJ say words.
Actually, I did upload some.
If I can ask something.
Sure. What's up?
I remember. I think it stopped somewhere around. Maybe Crazy Dave. Maybe I'm wrong, but at the end of each video, I remember that you used to give like your thoughts on each character, and then you stopped doing that. I always loved that part. I don't know if I was the only one.
Oh, you mean like in the actual movesets?
Wasn't there at
the in the movesets.
Yeah, I stopped doing that because I ran. I stopped doing that because I ran out of things to talk about.
Fair enough.
I simply just couldn't. It
Yeah,
got to a
that
point
makes
where it was like it was getting harder and harder and harder
sense.
for me to throw things at the end there, and it got to a point where it was like, oh, I'm just gonna stop doing it. I already talk about the actual character throughout the entire video anyway, so it's just gonna kind of become redundant.
Yeah. It did cause like as a result like
Yeah.
ending gags
That's
to go away, but it is what it is.
Wait, hold on. Someone in chat just gave me a boost of serotonin. We're gonna get to Isaac next stream.
Yeah, I was about to say like next stream like
It's my son.
under the assumption that we get at least 4 done like today, which technically less than we've done in the past, but it is what it is. Your wrist is hurting. But yeah, next time we're getting to Isaac.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'm happy.
BJ just be ready to get bring
Yay,
Cooper in 'cause he's
I'm a happy boy.
Happy boy.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be right
actually,
back, so I don't get kicked out. I'm gonna
Is
get
it
my
fine
charger.
if I ask a last
You do
minute
you.
question if I'm not even allowed to ask questions here?
What's up?
I know there's like a bunch of things that could cause you not to do a character, but one of those things where that would be like, it would be problematic if that character were to be in a fighting game in general. Like for example, Nintendo, since it's just a puppy.
I mean, we already have the Duck Hunt dog.
The goose.
Oh, the thing with the difference between Nintendo and Duck Hunt Dog is like really cartoony. Nintendo, that's just a dog.
Yeah, which probably means it's not gonna, which probably means it's more than likely not going to get a moveset at all. Not because it's a puppy that'd be fighting, but because what would it do? It's a normal dog.
That too, yeah.
Well, I mean, to be
But-
fair,
Here's
to
a
be
point.
fair, we were able to give
Here's a
a music
point.
to a
Maybe,
slice of
real quickly, thank you so
Other NES games.
Real quickly, thank you so much, Charo. He's asking when will be the next Kirby stream. Literally whenever I feel like it. It's just a matter of like the subjects of these streams literally just end up being whatever I feel like doing that day.
He just doesn't
Right
feel like
now.
handling Kirby at all.
Yeah, right now, right here.
Here's your special message. Just sing.
Here's a special message.
I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, we should probably end the stream now
Yep.
for our own mental sanity.
Yeah, because
Thanks
my
for the
wrist is
opportunity
sore.
to be here, guys.
My wrist is
I
sore.
haven't
I'm
been able to
hungry.
do that one of these, so.
Alrighty. With that said, thank you all so much for joining. I hope you guys had a good time. We are now officially through the first 50 characters of the series.
Congratulations.
So starting with next time starting up. Y'all done?
I am.
Yeah, I'm done.
I don't know.
I'm good.
Is it over?
In which case, so next time we come back to a Smash Aesthetic stream, we will be going off to the next starting off with the next 50 characters. So Doomslayer will for sure be in the next stream. Probably Goose, King Boo, and possibly 1 or 2 Isaacs. Who knows?
Baby.
Baby.
All right. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you had a good time and take care.